you're always getting twisted. They took her favorite speed, left her in the dust. In a stable, but not stable, that's a hard trust bust. World's on fire, relationships a hot mess. She's pouring real tea while spilling her own dress. Earl Skakel cracking up, Roachy in the mix. H-Man spitting wild, she keeps it legit.
Hush that fuss. Ashley's coming through, move to the front of the bus. Do you wanna vibe and laugh with us? We the type of people that make the podcast nuts. Hush that fuss. She's the real deal, speaking her mind for us.
It's a beautiful day. Ashley's in the house.
Good vibes today.
She won't hesitate to clap back when it's earned, but mostly here for laughs. Your bad takes get burned. Word events got a side eye in the news. Bad dates, honey, she's got better shoes. Family drama, yeah, we all got our scars. Hers just winnies and lives in fancy cars. Come vibe with the crew, no scripts, pure cap. Ashley Cummings podcast, put that on the map, or at least YouTube.
Unbreakable.
Is that fast enough for you, Roachy? Hi, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Happy birthday to moi. I have some special guests today. I wanted to thank you all for being here, as well cover the topics that we're going to be covering today. So we are playing with different sorts of ways to do things in no particular order. Today we're always covering funny things that happen. Thank you, Craig. Mwah. Andrew Tate, the 4DX Japan movie theaters. I'm not going to say this other one because I don't want to be politically incorrect. And then as well, my least favorite person, probably Elon Musk. Okay, I'm going to bring my guests on. We have a special my co-host. What should we call him? Mr. Special Pants? Hi, Roach.
The fuck was that? Yeah, Ash.
I'm practicing banana work.
Sorry, the last time I heard the term banana was by Husey, and I believe he was referring to something else. Right, let's start this proper. A toast. I believe it's your 55th birthday, right? Happy birthday.
Fuck off. Cheers.
Cheers.
Fuck off. I am very happy to be 45, and we'll talk about my age if you guys want to talk about it. Roachy is my co-host. As you guys know, please subscribe to him. Roachy888 at YouTube, right? He's also on Twitter as well. Let's bring this very special guest who I've been trying to get on the show for a bit, Mr. the one and only Kaz.
Hi, Ashley. Happy birthday, and
Thank
wonderful
you.
to be on. How are you doing? How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm lovely, thank you. It's awesome. No, it's great to be on. I know you've been doing a couple of different shows, and we just got to go with the flow in this one. Yeah, obviously some of those were quite interesting, and I'm sure this one will be as well. You got some good topics. We can go with that. But that's great. It's awesome. It's lovely to see you. Looking great as always. Very classy, very stylish, and that's wonderful. And
Thank you.
it.
It's all about the puppies, right?
I was talking
Thank
to Rochi. I'm only kidding, but come on, we do comedy as well. Okay, look,
Roach.
let's
Roach,
get
you
it.
look
When does the
fantastic.
comedy start?
Hey, it hasn't started yet, Rochi. Me and
Roach,
Rochi,
you are looking uniquely fantastic today. Thank you,
unique.
Reverend Fugly. Happy birthday, nerd. That's two of my favorite people call me that. Sorry you're spending it with Rochi. Oh, come on, guys. Rochi is the best.
Sorry, Ash, I
Go
don't
ahead.
believe you
Yes, sir.
introduced Kaz correctly to everybody. This is
Toss-
Kaz, aka Tosspot Radio, by the way. Move the fuck aside, Dabbleverse. An invasion's about to happen, and Kaz probably might be the start of this invasion.
Wait,
It's
hold on,
quite
hold on.
possible, but it's all a friendly. At the moment, we're hearts and minds. This is the friendly show. We're hearts and minds. We're going to do some good topics, and yeah, that's what we're doing for now.
Well, hold on a
Invasion comes
second.
later.
Can we talk about this for a second? Because you know that Rochi is the gatekeeper of the Dabbleverse, right?
Sure.
So what's the plan, Rochi? What's happening?
Yeah,
Well, you
it's
see,
all
I
friendly.
can't.
Elaborate on it.
I can't gatekeep such a force as Tosspot Radio, can I, Kaz? Come on.
I mean, I'd say it was difficult if it was me, and I am me. So yeah,
Did you say it would be difficult if
yeah,
it
I
was
made
you,
it
but you-
deliberately obtuse. Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's more astute than
didn't need pointing out,
obtuse.
really. But yeah, that's fine.
Fucking
Rochi,
strap the fuck in. This is going to be a long one. My two favourite redcoats. Oh
Rochi.
shit! You want me to put? Oh yeah, Kaz. Are you not familiar with this this little pose? Kaz?
Come on, Kaz, you can do it with
Oh yeah,
us. You
yeah,
just
no,
raise
it's
your
a bit
arms
of
up.
a- yeah, bit of yoga pose. It's a bit of a, yeah. It's absolutely, yeah. I am. That's yeah. We can do that.
So we're going to get into it, and I'm sorry, I have a little bit of a short-term memory today, Rochi. You told me to skip, or you're going to control it, right? When I bring this up,
I can control it if you want. Just play it as it is, right?
don't look so
Introduce it like you normally would.
enthusiastic. I beg your pardon.
Ash, listen, Ash. Let's be real.
I'm
about
going to
this.
make you put on a bikini if you want to continue with your attitude.
Don't threaten us with a good time. Come on now.
Go on, Kaz. Take
No,
it.
it's kind of a callback. We do have a
Oh, okay.
we
Well,
do have
I
a
mean,
photo of Rochi in a bikini. We actually do have one of those.
Oh,
Rochi,
nice,
you
yeah.
remember? You're smoking in the bikini.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Rochi's smoking. Like it doesn't matter if there's like if he was if he was on the moon and it said oxygen generation plant, no smoking, he'd be smoking. It is what it is.
It's true. Rochi, behave. It's my birthday. I love you. And you guys know whenever I'm playing with Rochi, I'm just playing with Rochi. Okay, let's get
Been
going.
arrested again.
Okay, I need to pause immediately. Okay,
it.
guys,
Sure.
this
what,
is
what
a
have you
joke.
spotted?
This is a joke. Well, I'm going to have to move it. If Rochi can find a perfect place where you can see this man's outfit. So this is a joke, preamble. He has been arrested for what, the third or fourth time now for sex trafficking?
I think people say SA. Or, you know, there various things related to that, to
This is a-
inappropriate.
This is a
stuff.
serious
Which is quite
crime. This is
extreme,
not
yeah,
something I
something-
take lightly. And if I ever saw Andrew Tate, I'd probably deck him. This is not the point. The point is the man is arrested. I can't even with this outfit. I feel like the crime here is what the fuck are you wearing, Andrew Tate, telling men what to do?
This time it happened in Miami as he and his brother Tristan are facing.
What's he wearing?
I mean, look,
It's like a-
I've heard. I mean, look, I don't know if you've seen pictures of him. I've heard people say that he's like a female to male transgender, which I mean, it's totally possible. I mean, I've not paid particular attention. There was a guy back on one of the other forums who used to pay particular attention, and apparently he does look kind of like that. But the thing is, as well, these accusations have gone on for a long time, and he makes because he falls into the kind of conspiracy world. He thinks it's like the Matrix, he calls it, against him. Now, I've not seen much evidence of that, and it's kind of weird. He's one of those guys who's made it, but he was like, I believe he used to read one of those pimp books, like How to Be a Good Pimp or whatever for dummies. Like he embraced that lifestyle, which is no longer acceptable. There was a time, I guess, where that was, that was a cool thing, and it's no longer cool, and probably rightly so. But assuming it's right, but there are a lot of allegations. But
So
let me say his dress. But the thing I was saying earlier, when it comes to his, is he so masculine or so comfortable in his masculinity that he's?
you brought this part up. Good point. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
that
Kat.
he can do that. I mean, it's like some people say, like some of my clothes are a little bit fruity or whatever, and it's like, well, I'm comfortable in myself. I'm not worried about what people say. So it's like almost going to that next level. I'm not saying it is that. I don't know the guy, but it's entirely
Cass,
possible.
to be fair, I don't think people are saying your clothes are fruity. I believe they're saying you're fruity. Also, Ash, can I make a request? Can you put me below Kaz if you're going to put the comments up? Because
exactly.
Kaz is a star. You're covering his face with the comments.
And I'm the top.
Yeah, put Kaz in the middle.
Really, already, really. So, what do you want me to do?
Remove me from stage and then bring me back on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this going to work, Rosie? Are you asking for too much?
Is that what you want?
Apparently not. No, that's
perfect.
Okay, well, yeah, no,
Why?
in the
because then people can actually see Kaz. Because in that way, everybody knows what I look like, but this is you've got a guest. Let's put him, so people can see.
Yes, sir.
Let's make him shine.
Yes, sir.
Why did you drop one glass of wine?
I think Kaz brought up a great point. What if he's so masculine? He's so comfortable in his masculinity. He's so comfortable in who he is and what he's got going on that he wears shirts that are lower cut than any woman's shirt I've ever seen and pants that look ridiculous. So that is a good point. And it reminded me of something.
I've had friends like that back in the when we used a lot of local live music gigs and stuff, and guys who wear what if you used to see that on its own, those sort of certain outfits, same as Andrew Tate, you see that in isolation, it seems like feminine or pansy. We'd say pansy in UK, fruity, but but the person who carries it, they're carrying it with their own energy, and they're kind of stylish and they're doing it. It's all cool. But I'm not saying that because the Tate brothers, obviously, they're as somebody else says. I mean, again, innocent till proven guilty, but they seem a bit gross. Yeah.
So what I was going to say, Kaz, I agree with you. But the thing about these brothers, and specifically Andrew Tate, is that I have a very strong. I would bet almost everything I have that he is a closeted. How do you say it? What's the word for cigarette in England?
Well, I mean, I don't know what you want us to say.
Rochi, what's that word?
I mean, look, we could say all the words. If it's up to you, it's your show.
Rochi, what's the word for a cigarette? Thank you. So I am 99.9% sure that Andrew Tate is what you call a cigarette in London.
I don't know. I don't know.
For example, my dad was a proper fucking dude.
Your dad was a fag?
Shut up, Rochi. It's my birthday. My dad was a proper man, and he used to wear pink polos. He was colorblind. I will say that.
So he was a shirt lifter.
You're a shirt lifter, and I will. You're going to be in detention forever. You guys, the point is this. My father was a man. Hi, Lady KB. My father was a real man's man. And when I would be like, Dad, why are you wearing this pink shirt? He's like, it's salmon. He would say it was salmon colored.
Yeah.
And he would say real men. And then he would laugh. Sometimes I don't even think he knew the color of the shirt.
Masculinity was beyond that. Where
he would say real men wear pink. He
didn't need to worry about that. That's the thing. He didn't need to worry about that tiny little thing of the connotation of a pink shirt, because he was beyond that. It didn't bother him. He was that.
Yeah, but this is a whole different situation, the Andrew Tate thing. Do you agree?
Well, I think there's a whole lot at play, a lot more at play. I mean, it was just one little idea, that little thought that came to me. So, yeah, what else is going on?
Ash, you get feedback on your
bigger
end.
Story. Yeah, we're getting a bit of
I have feedback on my end.
Yeah, have you got earphones on?
Does it look like I have earphones?
Yeah,
No.
maybe you should, because we were hearing Kaz twice then for a second. Also,
Maybe is it Kaz's possibly?
I don't think it can be, to be honest, but
You would.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
even.
it can be. But okay, no, okay,
Stealth.
we can carry on. Keep going.
Ash, you want me to send Stealth the link?
Yes, I think I sent Stealth the link, but yes, please
shit,
do.
there you
I would
go.
love it if you would come.
There you go,
It's my
Stealth. You got the
birthday,
link.
Stealth.
There you go.
All right, so let's get into this. I just want to tell you, I felt like, okay, obviously the Tate brothers are pieces of shit. Yeah. This is my take. This is my opinion. It's you can do with it what you want. I also think he's gay, which is there's nothing wrong with that. Again, my opinion. Do with it what you will. But this outfit, it's like.
Yeah, it's a
It
weird
could
one.
work,
I see somebody
but it
compared
just
it to.
doesn't. Oh, the other
reason
reasons I think he's gay
Another
is
model.
because of his like hatred towards women and the way that he has been what's the word I'm looking for, Rochi? Like called out for I don't even know YouTube terms of service. Like
Right.
he's done horrible things to very young women.
He seems he seems misogynistic, right? I don't
No,
know about
100,000%. I
because,
think that he would say that about himself. But I think he's
he
not an
takes that.
alpha
It's
male.
like he's one
I
of the
think
people
he's
who
a bitch,
takes some of
and I
these
think he
negative
probably
qualities.
bites pillows. What was
Look,
that, Kaz?
he takes these negative qualities as a positive. Like, when he's misogynistic, he turns that and frames it as like, oh, that's traditionalist. Instead of, he's very much he'll frame things as that way. So that's what he does.
You're
I don't think
100%
he's gay.
right.
Like, he hangs around with all those streamers, doesn't he? Like, what's it, Sneeko, Fuentes, all those people. Now, some of those are blatantly gay. So, like, and again, nothing wrong with that.
Hey, Kaz, how would you know that?
Well, I said blatantly. So, as in, it seems pretty obvious. Like, I mean, you've got, what's it, Nick Fuentes, leader of the white race or whatever. Like, I don't know, whatever his shtick is, right? But he's into, like, cat boys. And you can kind of just see the, I can't remember. He's been on streams of people, and it's been pretty obvious that he's, when someone gets excited and, like, gets all, like, giggly and cheerful around.
Rochi gets giggly.
Yeah, not around like guys. Like I'm talking about like Fuentes, and again, I'm not judging him as that, and maybe that's part of his like what's caused his anger and his the kind of his harsh political leanings is because he's sort of suppressed certain parts of his identity. But
because he wants to only be a bottom.
He's into cat boys, I think. Yeah, I think he's into cat boys, and like, and there was this guy who came over. Because like I end up down weird rabbit holes in it of the internet. It doesn't mean I agree with them or I'm totally into that or anything, but I end up looking at these things. And I remember this guy came over from Australia, and he was like, his name's Catboy something, right? Whatever. And you could tell the vibe between them. When someone's got a vibe, or two people have got a vibe, you can tell even if it's not overtly saying anything. There's a kind of that. Like,
wait, sorry, Kaz, I got to ask you this.
But yeah,
I don't know who Catboy is, but
wait, yeah, sorry, Kaz, how do you know that two guys have got a vibe together? How do you know that?
Say again, who?
How do you know that two guys have got a vibe together? How do you know?
Oh, Rochi.
Well, no, if you'd have seen this video, you'd go, oh, they're being fucking, queer out.
All right,
you'd call it out. I'm confident you would. I think you'd see that and go, oh, they're being, that way. Again, with or without judgment, whatever. That's not the point. But yeah, I think you would have spotted it. I think anybody could have done. But the point I was getting to is I don't think actually Tate is gay. He doesn't strike me as gay.
Okay, well, let's watch a little bit more. Let's watch a little bit more, and I want you to. Oh, David, Sarah, I love you. I want you to just keep an open mind here, everyone, because but you brought up something interesting, Kaz. You said the
close your ears and open your mind.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again, please, Rochi, so we can hear you in the back?
Close your ears and open your mind, right, Ash?
Right, that's right. Well, also this, I don't think that, like, I mean, I just don't think straight men act like this. I don't think straight men dress like this. To be completely honest with you, my dad. So men get color blindness more than women, and men usually they see green and sorry. When they see red, they see green, and vice versa. Like that's the biggest one. So the variance, like I'm pretty sure my dad thought he was wearing like a light blue shirt, and I would mess with him, like not on purpose. I love my father, but I'd be like, "Yo, Dad, what color is your shirt?" And he's like, "It's like a ocean blue." I'm like, "Dad, it's like hot pink." So I don't think he did it on purpose, but he saved it. Like real men wear hot pink or whatever. This is a different thing. This is very much on purpose.
A total of 59 charges, including indecent images of a child. Previously, they were arrested in 2022 for the likes of organised crime and other unmentionable acts, as two women, an American and a Romanian, told police they were being held against their will. You might remember the pizza box incident where some claimed that Romanian authorities needed proof that Tate was in their country, so they used images.
Yo,
Right.
you guys.
Yeah. Look, the thing is,
everyone gets busted by ordering pizza. I just have to say that. Have you guys noticed that? Almost like some of the most important, if Lady KB is still here, she'll know. Some of the most important cases have been broken because somebody broken, meaning like they were stuck, they didn't know what to do, and someone ordered a pizza.
Sorry, Ashley, you saying that?
And then there was certain, yeah, I'm not sure the relevance, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird, and they've been obviously but there is a thing, right, where people will come out when somebody's famous and when there's certain, and people are would back people to come at Tate because he has made enemies. I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, this is what we got to either have faith in the justice system or not, and like go, well, okay.
I lost faith in the justice system a long time ago. Are you still struggling with that?
Yeah, I get that, and there are reasons to. There are examples of where, like, almost like the process is used as the punishment and to like break people as well.
Ash.
On the other side, you're probably not talking about a similar example. You're probably talking about something different. But like, it's
text me.
Yeah, that's sometimes
right in the private chat.
Remove the video from stage. Remove the video from stage.
My God, do you see how he talks to me even on my birthday?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That's just an interruption.
No, Kaz, if you want to go on a little spill, I'm trying to give you an opportunity to do it. So
I'm not sure. I'm just adding to it, really. I mean, I don't know. I'm just adding to the Tate thing.
No, I can add.
He would allege that the punishment is, or the process is the punishment, right? So he would say that. I don't know. It's hard to know. I mean, again, it's like, and do we have faith in the justice system? I mean, that's the thing. It's like,
do you have faith in the justice system?
Well, in recent times, not so much, because we've seen as things have become, information has become more available. You realise the winners write the history books, and like that's a classic thing, and yeah,
the winners of what?
Again, it is used, it is weaponized. I think it can be weaponized, and that's the thing. In which case, you got to always look at motive, right? Now, if the motive is to prove whether he's innocent, guilty, and what's what, that's great. And he should face up for his crimes if he's committed them. But yeah, it's hard to know. It's hard to know.
Speaking of which, I forgot about another clip that we have, but that's the secret one. Okay, Rochi, with your permission, can I bring the clip back up?
Yeah, if Kaz is finished with his point, I just thought if we're gonna,
I'm just gonna add. Right, I'm going to step back a little bit. Let you guys lead it, and I'll just add the.
No. Honestly, Kaz,
I go on tangents, and
I'm enjoying it. Kaz, no joke, I'm enjoying it, and I'd rather Ashley put us
I don't want to end up. Yeah. All right, let's go.
No, mate,
you're doing great, Kaz.
Let's go.
It's great.
No, I just want to make sure you feel like you finished your point.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Trust me, I don't. We're cool, don't we?
Because we have a bit more to cover, and believe me, guys, I'm joking. The least of his crimes are his fashion lack of instinct.
Well, it's an interesting, but it is interesting, and since you sort of raised the potential for his like homosexuality, but I don't see, apart from, and again, it could just be being fashionable. That doesn't mean homosexual. I mean, that's one of the things that, especially like rugged guys and people who work in like sort of blue collar jobs and stuff would, they might see somebody who's maybe fashionable or wearing something a bit tight or a bit a bit, yeah, whatever, like something that matches. And they go, well, it might be homosexual, but that's not necessarily the case. So, yeah, we can't necessarily judge on that one. But again, that'd be the least of his crimes.
No, right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think if he dressed like that but didn't behave in such an atrocious way, I don't think the I was going to say uniform. I don't think his lack of fashion sense would bother me as much. But
Well,
it's
the
like,
tough one. I tell you, the tough one is like when somebody's and he has claimed that some of his like misogyny and some of the things he says joking or they're hyperbole and they're like comedic devices. But then when you put yourself out like that, then if something comes along where people have got to decide whether you're really guilty or not, it's troublesome because your character that you've put out there is along those lines of misogyny and that's what. So it's a tough one.
I mean, misogyny, yes, and sadistic behavior. Watch, like, I
Yeah, I
learned this
think that's
word
one.
recently, which is crazy because I've read the dictionary, just one that I forgot. To be sadistic is to enjoy watching the pain and suffering of others. He's sadistic, but it seems to be he only likes to
why are
enjoy
you calling
watching
Kaz
women.
that?
But the thing is, right? Wait a second, Reggie. If it's like if it's consensual, and that's the thing. That's another
Oh,
different thing.
consensual
If something's
sadism.
consensual, like like people
Yes.
have like role play, and people are into like some kinky stuff sometimes, and that's fine because if it's consensual and that's
We
like
do
they
not
agree.
kink shame here, Kaz.
No,
This
no,
is
exactly.
true.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's just because something might seem a little bit. I'm not going to instantly condemn him as guilty. I mean, look, hopefully the justice can be done, evidence can be seen, etc. And whatever's right is right. But it's sometimes people are into some stuff, and it can seem harsher than it is. If you was to
Kaz,
take it out of context, is all I'm saying.
Kaz,
before
are
this
you
super-
able to read the super chat? Oh, sorry, Rochi. What were you
Sure.
saying?
Yeah, sorry, Kaz. Before you read this, I just want to give you a warning, right? This guy is from a channel called Clowntown, yeah? And if you're going to be in the Dabbleverse, this is the last place you want to go, okay? Right?
Sure.
So
Look,
please
I'm
go ahead.
aware of Clowntown, and I will, but I'll read it. HBD Ash, I don't know what that means. Hey, Kaz, if
Happy
you happened upon
birthday.
the aftermath of a drug deal gone wrong and there was $2 million just sitting there, what would you do? Well, that's interesting because that's almost like reference to one of my favorite films, which is No Country for Old Men. And, I think I'd probably be quite similar to Llewellyn in that tried to take care of my family, tried to keep it. Also, the thing is, an interesting thing about that film is like the guy ends up going wrong when he goes back to give that Mexican guy some water to save his life, right? And that's when everything, if he'd have just not tried to help that guy, he would have been away with the money. And it's like, it's one of those things that I've had experiences, not exactly like that in my life, but he tried to do the right thing. And like Llewellyn went back to give that
Bring up Doom's
Mexican
chat.
guy, save his life, give him some water. And that's when all the trouble started and the whole
Bring up
film
Doom's
was
chat.
trouble.
Where is Doom's chat? Okay. Don't kink shame Kaz. Okay.
Oh, Doom, what the hell's wrong with you?
All right.
Right.
So we love the lovely Lady Doom.
We
Okay. So
certainly
let's
do.
get back to this because there's so much more to talk about. And this is just our first topic.
Social media posts to identify his location. It turned out to be false, but as a spokesperson from Romania's anti-organized crime agency said, it was funny but not true. However, Andrew did spend 3 months in jail as a result. Then, in 2024, the brothers had their properties raided and their assets confiscated, such as luxury cars, watches, and various items that are shown in their many videos. And now, they've been arrested in Miami and are to be extradited to the UK.
I missed it by 1 second. Did you see the close-up of this outfit?
Hustlers University became a bit of an
it was
infamous
an
thing
odd one. It
too,
was pretty
as the
odd,
Tate
yeah.
brothers managed to
What's up?
Sorry, yeah. No, yeah, carry on. Sorry, yeah, it was odd.
Okay.
Yeah.
become course sellers, claiming that fans don't need a proper education to become an entrepreneur like them. All they need to do is give them money for a course instead.
All of my mid-value males that are on here, there are rules in place before you can truly commit to a female. Rule number 1, make sure you've accumulated at least 75 bodies.
Right, Kaz, I'll ask you a question. Did you just hear what was said?
Yes. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah. No. What do you mean?
you,
No education? Which bit? Like the education? Which bit?
yeah, the bit that this supposed online university is trying to teach these retarded
Yeah.
What
young
is this
men.
stupid online university called, Rochi?
I generally don't know, Ash, and I wouldn't want to
I
promote it.
think
So
it's
it's a good
called
job that I
like
can't remember.
Hustlers
Oh,
University.
Hustlers. Yeah.
It's
Hustler
so
University.
it's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
is
That's
what you
right.
call a cigarette in London.
Yeah.
Oh,
So weirdly
yeah.
enough, they're saying that before you want to get into a serious relationship, you got to at least have a body count of 75. Now, Kaz, for the people in the chat that
Wait,
know,
hold on. I missed
Yeah.
that part. Hold on. A
yeah,
body count of 75. I heard 75. Oh, I thought he said bought. Like I thought he was talking about
no, yeah.
Bitcoin.
No, he's talking about like conquest, if you will. And I was going to ask Kaz whether he would consider a Lady of the Night conquest in his numbers.
Well, no, and obviously 75
okay.
is a hell of a number, isn't it? Really, for like, even guys who are going out. I'll just assume. I don't know. Maybe there's guys who do that, but like, even guys who are going out, fucking shagging every Friday night, right? That's 75 is quite a number. Hey, bit. It's quite a high number. Am I not wrong? I think it's a. I think it is.
Well,
I don't
don't
know.
know,
Maybe
Kaz.
not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm a prude. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know, Kaz. How many? Like, sorry, Ash. Do you want to remove the video real quick so we can, get us in a better screen?
Do you guys like how Rochi produces me all the time?
I mean, to be honest, Ash, it's my fault. This week I've kind of ignored you. Otherwise, I should have had control of this. I could be doing this without actually explaining on the stream.
Wait, what? Go ahead.
As in, like, I could have had control of StreamYard. Basically, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, we should
so
have done
Kaz,
that. That's
Kaz,
again, your fault.
let's be real. There's no shame in this. We're all adults here, right? Yeah. You have paid for.
Okay,
a
hold
woman's
on. Let me
service.
just make sure I'm catching up because I feel like we're moving real slow right now, gentlemen. You're
Yeah, I
asking
mean,
him
he
if
just
prostitutes
I don't know why he
count
took
as
everything off
body
the
count.
screen. He just took
Hold
it
on
down.
one
It's
second.
a new
Just
thing. I
give
don't
me a
know what the hell
minute.
he's doing.
I'll mute you both. I love you, mean it. So a body count is the people you've slept with, correct? Yes or no?
We're
Yes.
moving slow. What
So
the fuck?
why would a lady of the night, as Rochi says, so classily and
Yeah,
gracefully,
what the
why
fuck?
would a lady of the night not count?
Go on, Kaz. Why would a Lady of the
No,
Night
good
not
question. I don't know where we've gone
Oh,
here. We
because
seem to have taken a like sudden turn. I don't mind, but it's like we seem to have taken a bit of a turn
Well,
down it.
Kaz, I hope you don't mind me
um,
saying this.
uh,
You seem to be quite content and happy to like talk away. And why not talk about a subject that I know you hold dear to your heart?
No,
So,
I certainly don't. I mean, look,
Yeah.
and again, people overplay this, right? I mean, have I ever been with a working girl? Yeah, I don't. Again, I don't shame people for such things, and they've usually been friends anyway, who I've known through whatever, like drugs or whatever, and bad voices. But I don't know. I don't. There's nothing much to add. I don't know where
so
we're going with this. I don't know.
sorry,
What
no,
we
no, no.
are.
Just so like I understand where
Should
we're
it
going on
be
there.
included? Yeah, I guess. Look, it wouldn't really make a massive difference to me because
All
it's
right,
not.
okay. So,
I don't know, but
okay, in that case,
I see your point. Like, if somebody like has exclusively been with ladies of the night, have they like what's their experience? I guess it's different to somebody who's maybe had like 5 or 10 relationships or one night stands.
all
So I
right,
guess
Kaz.
there's a point to be had, but I don't know what that point is, and I
Well,
don't know where you're going with it. To be fair.
let's hypothetically say that your number is 10, right? Yeah, and you're not counting ladies of the night. What does that number become if you do add the ladies of the night?
I guess +6, whatever it is, +6 or something.
All right, that's right. And so 16. That's not bad. Not bad.
so
Anyway,
Rochi,
sorry.
how many ladies of your nights do you count?
I don't pay for sex, man.
You never have.
No. Well, no. Not as in like, here's cash, now let me fuck you. It's normally been, all right, now we're in a relationship.
It's just a different kind of transaction. You take a girl out to dinner,
it depends
or
on
you
which
take
way
her
you
for
look at it. Right?
drinks. So it's kind of same. Okay, do you not count those women as people? Like if you've had coitus?
As people? I don't know, Kaz, do you?
Okay, sniper,
again,
calm
it's like,
down. You don't. That's
listen,
still engaging in an activity that adds to your body count number. What is it called?
Yeah, same body count. I mean, look, again, I don't know what the relevance that number is, because again, it's like quality over quantity. Maybe, I don't know. Like, surely it's like, I don't know. Anyone can, and if you're going to include ladies,
Okay, no. Stop 1 second, Kaz. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I have to, but this is going on too long. If you put your male member into a hole that is not another human being, doesn't that count as a body count? Yes, no. Yes, I think. How would it not?
Wait, Kaz, if you put your member in, not a human being, as I just asked?
I'm not sure. Maybe I don't understand the question, but like it's yeah, I don't know.
The question is not difficult. So the question is this: you know what the word, you know what body count means, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
How many people have you slept with? So Rochi has taken 20 minutes to get us here, which is, are prostitutes? The question posed to you via my lovely co-host Rochi is, do prostitutes count? And I'm like, my thing is obviously, and Rochi, what do you think? You just pretend it doesn't happen, or what's your angle here? It better be good.
Oh, my angle here is I don't pay for sex, so I wouldn't know. This is why I thought it was fascinating to ask Kaz this question, because I know
but it's an anatomy thing. It's not a financial transaction thing.
Well, again, it's like,
So,
do you want to
okay,
be
for example,
scientific?
guys,
Well,
if I'm
I
a
guess
woman,
it depends how you count it, because like, I can see the reason not to count it, because if part of what you appreciate about, like, I mean, body count's a way of not appreciating it. It was almost like a flippant way, but he's like, okay, you've attracted somebody, you've brought, and then you've got to know, and you've got further with it. Okay, so that's maybe the valuable part of body count, like, is that you've managed to
okay,
attract
hold on, you guys.
somebody
Let me
and
just
charm
make this
somebody,
very,
right? So
very
if you just
simple.
pay for it, maybe that's cheating. It's almost like performance
We're going to make
enhancing
this so
drugs, isn't it?
simple. Okay, this is a hole that represents another person. This is mascara that represents a male member. If this goes into that
Thank you.
is considered a number.
Wondered about that.
So if you had slept
looking at that
with
hand of yours and wondering about that.
Wait, Ash.
I'm glad you
Ash,
explained
before
that.
you
no, niet, Rochi, not now. So if you had slept with 9 women or men or whatever it is, you did this whole.
Wait, Ash, before you did that, Kaz has got a hand over cash. He's got a hand over cash.
No. I've got to take a blue pill.
The cash doesn't matter. You either spent dinner or whatever. Like, stop. We'll get into that. Don't get me derailed. If this happened,
well, it looks like
that
you're getting
adds
perfectly
to
railed.
the number. Yes or
Yeah,
no?
you've
Do
done
you
it.
gentlemen
That was
agree
about,
or no?
12 times. Yeah. No, it's look,
Hi, Flimsy Greenberg. I need to talk to you about something.
Flimsy,
Sorry, Kaz, what is it?
We've got all the innuendo here tonight. Flimsy,
Rochi, I didn't mean to say that, but I didn't mean to shut you down, but I had to say that because I don't know how it can not be what you're saying.
I got to ask you, Ash. It's the reason why you need to speak to Flimsy. Is that because you're interested in joining Dabble Tip?
That's absolutely none of your business why I have to speak to Flimsy.
So that's a yes. So that's a yes.
I mean,
no.
Business.
I'm proud of him for doing that. I haven't heard a ton about it, but shout out to Flimsy and Dabble Tips.
Body count.
I think it's really cool. People are getting ways, creating ways for people, and shout out to Melton and Super Tips, creating ways for creators to get money. Do you know how annoying it is? Like, guys, whatever. I mean, it's nothing, but the amount of money I have on my YouTube, I just passed that $100 limit like a week ago, and I don't get paid until August 21st. Why? Google, you're very wealthy. Maybe I do need
Ash,
to call
is it fair
Larry
to say
Page.
that you're not getting paid right now?
I'm getting paid after this, so it's not a big deal. Stop it, Rochi.
The more bodies you have, the more desirable you are to a woman. But notice, it doesn't go the other way, does it? Well, that's simply just the rule of nature.
Plus, their controversies and crimes led to them being banned from the biggest social media platforms, which had a rather large impact on their reach. The thing is, it doesn't seem like any of these charges have properly stuck, as whilst Tate spent some time in jail, until now he's kind of just been doing whatever, including taking over Misfits Boxing as CEO, an event of which he was coincidentally arrested at.
Now, after being arrested by US authorities just a few days ago, Andrew Tate is now sitting in federal custody, while British
Stop it, Roji, stop it. Thank you. You read my mind. What in the world? First of all, that shirt is probably very expensive. I'm guessing, I feel like it's Versace or Prada. Someone can find out. Why is it buttoned down lower than mine, which is a natural dress? I don't have an option with this one. And why does he look like he has breasts there as well? Oh, guys, you know how he's like all into the Matrix and stuff? People were calling this out for being AI. And I want you to look closely, Rochi. There's a point where like his foot disappears. Like in the video, like literally. I'm fine with the loafers. But what are these? You're not, I mean, like you can roll with that in like Monaco and maybe a couple people will think it's fine. But like, I'm sorry. I've been all over the world. This is embarrassing. And like, I get that those are probably pecs, but they look like breasts. He has bigger boobs than me without a bra.
Yeah. Look,
It's not hard.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's like, is he so masculine? Again, we've done this point. Like, is he so masculine that he's okay with that stuff, or is he a bit actually fruity? And does it matter? I mean, look, to be honest, I know it's fun. It's more fun to probably focus on the fashion and the fact that he's wearing some like, less than traditional, especially since he purports to espouse, he espouses such sort of like traditional masculine values. That's like his whole shtick, or a big part of his shtick.
It's
And
not
so,
traditional masculine. That's what I hope
exactly. So it's kind of
not
contradictory
traditional.
for
This
him
guy
to be
is
like, because it's one thing
extremist. I will
if
say
a guy
that.
wants to be like a kind of like fashionista kind of guy or whatever, and not traditional masculine, sure, but he's kind of Tate makes
But again,
Tate does make their money on that stuff. The traditional
so I've been,
masculine stuff.
my parents put us, my sister and I, on runways to model at age 2 and 3. Okay, we were doing runway for Bloomingdale's and Neiman Marcus. There's no, I still kind of can't help but keep up with certain fashion trends and stuff like this. This is, I mean, you can walk around. I used to live in Miami. You could see a guy in Miami wearing this, but he's 100% on his way to the Slammer, or the Bathhouse or the Slammer.
The Slammer, the Clink, the joint,
work to have him extradited to the United Kingdom. There, Andrew and his brother Tristan face a combined 59 criminal charges, including allegations of rape, human trafficking, and assault. Both brothers deny every allegation. And the fallout from that arrest is only just beginning. Right now, Andrew is being held at the Federal Detention Center in Miami, also known as the FDC. And only 6 days into his time there, he's already describing the experience as...
Real quick, just throwing this in, don't want to talk about it too much. He had a tweet recently. If anyone wants to find it, they can. He tweeted, "I'm in jail. I have no use of phone. I can't communicate with anyone. And the man next to me is a cannibal and he screams all night." You just tweeted, you fucking idiot. Excuse my language.
That's weird. Yeah, because
some of the harshest treatment the US government can impose, according to a post published to his account. Andrew
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Funny enough, the guy's about
could be his team though. He has got a publicity team, I guess. So
this is.
So how does he not have communication, but he has his phone to tweet? I'm confused.
Well,
it could be his team. Like, they might be like daily communication. I don't know. I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just saying there are ways, aren't there? There are ways, but that's not the most damning thing. There are more damning things.
No, I mean, but I'm saying, like, when he talks about the Matrix, like, and people are like, is this fake? Thank you so much. Bacon Bits, thank you. Happy birthday, Ashley. Cheers, Rochi. Hi, other guy. Tell bacon tips. What is it? There's bacon bits, bacon
You're
tips,
pronouncing it wrong.
bacon
You're pronouncing it wrong, Ashley.
pussy.
It's bacon bitch, and thank you for the 2. The other guy is named Tosspot Radio.
Yes, his name is Kaz, Tosspot Radio.
Oh, hey.
Where
Oh,
can people
hey.
find you?
Sorry, didn't catch that one. Yeah, Tosspot Radio, Kaz. Yeah, it's, I'll be bringing my show back very soon. But yes, Tosspot Radio, look out for it. It will be up in your algorithm very shortly.
Bo Beardington, my man.
Says he has been placed inside the special housing unit, better known as the SHU. No commissary, no phone calls, no time in the yard. And this particular detention center that Andrew Tate is currently held in has actually faced serious complaints about the conditions inside. In recent weeks, detainees and their families have described intense heat after problems with air conditioning, cockroaches inside, and issues with access to drinking water. And federal officials actually confirmed that one of the facility's air conditioning chillers had malfunctioned, but said it was repaired, and they said bottled water was provided during a separate water pressure issue. Now, those complaints do not prove that Andrew personally experienced every one of those problems, but they help paint a picture of the environment he's currently being held inside.
There you go, pause it, Ash. So, there you go, I'll pause it. So you can remove that from screen for a sec, Ash, while we dissect exactly the Andrew Tate shit that you wanted to present. So basically, this motherfucker has been skipping charges for God knows how long. And now he's been arrested in the United States and it's going to be extradited.
Hasn't he been arrested in UK, Romania, and the US twice?
Well, I think what's going on is that there were the Romanian charges, and I think he put his support behind Trump's campaign, and I mean, then Trump helped him get out of Romania or accept him back to US because he's got dual citizenship, UK, US. Because his dad worked. Was in the Navy. He was like a chess player, apparently a bit of a crazy guy from Tate Stories, and like Andrew Stories, but had dual citizenship because his mother was from the UK. So yeah, Trump helped him get from Romania back to US, and now apparently these charges have been brewing. And from what I heard, I think it was on the Piers Morgan interview, the charges got investigated. There were charges that had been brought before and then dropped. But when they reinvestigated, they realized, okay, there is enough to charge him. And then more charges came up, more victims came forward. Obviously innocent till proven guilty, who knows? But yeah, that's, I think, what's happened. So he went from Romania to US while backing Trump. And then... but now the UK have just got the teeth in and they're wanting him extradited. Apparently he will be fighting it, from what I've heard. He will be fighting, just in public, some public interviews. They've said he will be fighting the extradition to UK.
So you're saying as a UK citizen, he's trying to fight the US from shipping him back to where he's from, which is a strange thing to do, right? Yeah.
Well, not really. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it depends on if he really believes that, like the forces or the people who are in charge of like criminal justice and people with power in that are trying to persecute him for his opinions. He can make that argument. I'm not saying I agree with it or think it's a valid argument, but he can make that argument. And if it were true, if the justice system finds it to be true, then that'd be the argument.
Yeah, fair enough.
Julian Assange is very important. We'll get to him.
Oh,
anything else, Rochi? Or can I go? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's very important. I mean, you don't get away with rape in this country.
Julian Assange.
Hey, look, Assange.
Yeah.
He's
what? Who did
interesting because he became a divisive figure. It's like so many of the sort of previous left wing, like it's like where the Overton windows shifted and like left wing, right wing has kind of shifted a bit. Now I don't necessarily subscribe to like those particular like boxed in ideologies. I have my opinions, which are probably nuanced on both sides. But say when it comes to Assange, he used to be very much championed by the sort of left wing sort of side, but then the Overton window shifted. I don't think he shifted. He's very much free speech, decent guy.
You said
the
the
charges
wing
against him. I've not, certainly. I don't know. I've not seen any major thing. It was a weird charge as well. I mean, look, and if he did do it, it's bad and he's guilty, and if that's the case. But it was a weird charge. It was like a weird charge. I know translation ends up making it weirder because
Sorry,
it was like something called
sorry,
like
Kaz.
surprise sex, because it was like apparently like saying you were going to use a condom, but then not using the condom, so it wasn't the R word. It was like
Thank you for
not
saying
using the
that.
condom.
I wish
I'm
my
trying to be
co-host
careful.
would
Sorry,
have.
Yeah, yeah.
sorry,
But also,
Yeah.
I
sorry,
think
sorry.
the
Whoa,
wind
whoa,
you
whoa,
felt
whoa.
blowing was
Hold
you
the fuck
farting.
up, right? Sorry. As a UK citizen, Kaz, you must know that is described under the letter of the law in this country as rape.
Stop saying that
Yeah,
word.
look, I mean, there's a way to say that, Reggie, but I
There's,
mean,
there's
I'm
no.
not actually
I've
sure.
never
I mean,
heard of any
if
of
that
this, and
is
this
if
is
that
not
is
even on.
true, I don't know. I'm not aware of that. No, I don't know where you're basing that on. I'd have to look that up. I mean, obviously they do. And I do have you can get the full indexed thing of legislation and the things, but I've not looked into that one. What I do know is it was a weird one, and I don't think that was actually a charge. The reason I don't think that is a charge in UK is because the way they had to try to do all sorts of shenanigans to kind of make that charge stick from. But again, it's jurisdiction, isn't it, from where it happened. The other thing is like he obviously upset the powers that be because like there's evidence of Hillary Clinton talking about drone striking him at the Ecuadorian embassy. Now, all right, you go, well, she's joking, right? But she's like, she literally said, "Can't we just drone strike him?" That it just shows the mindset. Okay, even if it's like just a flippant comment. Well, she is somebody who has had people struck by drones. We came, we saw he died. There's Gaddafi, whole paths of history have been changed by her. So the fact her saying that flippantly, I mean, you can say it was just messing about, but it's kind of weird. And I don't know. Does it take away from his good work? Okay, even if he did do that, okay, worst case scenario, right? He didn't use, prophylactic when he said he was going to, right? And okay, worst case scenario, because that's if he was guilty of that charge. That's the thing. If we assume he's guilty, the amount of good he's done and exposing, truths and putting people in power's feet to the fire and exposing those truths. Look, it doesn't excuse it if he did do it, but I mean, come on. I mean, are we really gonna? I feel like you're falling for
Kaz,
the trick. If you go into that and go, well, he did that bad thing. If he did, yes, and he should face the consequences. But so should the people who he exposed. And it's like I don't think you can like let yourself get focused. The balance there is.
all right, Kaz. What did he expose? Oh, the
Okay,
American
listen, both of you guys,
government are
this is
spying
my
on American
show,
people.
and it's my birthday, and this is not a topic of
birthday, by the
discussion
way.
because I don't know anything about this. I've never heard it before, but we can definitely put it on the docket for next week. What do you
Sure,
think, Rosie?
absolutely. Look, it's
Well,
happy birthday, and it's like I said, it's your show, and it's absolutely however you want
I
it
am
to go.
honored to
But,
have you both
sometimes
here, but
get
I just don't want to
passionate.
derail the train
No,
too
no,
much.
it's cool. No, me
So-
neither. I don't want to derail it. Sometimes I get passionate about little things, and like
No, it's cool,
Well,
it's cool, it's
Kaz,
cool.
I do it, and that's
Rosie,
okay. But I at the same time, it's your show. Happy birthday.
Kaz, to your
And-
point, right? You're
I'm
saying
more
not
speaking
seeing.
to Rochi than you, Kaz, just so you know.
Play the fucking clip.
It's our show. Finish what you were saying, Rochi.
I just did. Play the fucking clip.
Don't be rude to me like that. Finish your
Don't play the
sentence.
clip. Man.
Fine, I won't. Finish your sentence.
I did. I said play the fucking clip.
Okay, I do agree that I'm not doing what you tell me to do. I've been doing what I've been wanting to do for 10 minutes.
All right, let Kaz spill about bollocks that you don't know.
Oh
about,
my gosh.
Right, that's
Rochi.
fine. However, allow me to try and get this stream back on track. Kaz said, "Oh, maybe you're falling for the trick," which leads us to this. Kaz, what's your opinion? Whilst Ashley presses play, whether this is real or whether this is AI. Please go ahead.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Rochi, you know what happens. Okay. So you guys, these are the 4DX theaters that have come to Japan. I want to know, first of all, what you think about it. Second of all, what you would, if you would sign up for it. And third of all, probably Rochi hasn't looked into it, just a guess. But is it real water hitting people? Is it real like green stuff? Like I would have to wear clothes that I would never want to wear again, right? That's water, right? Here we go. Look, his skin got wet. It's
Is that
real
all you
water.
got?
It does seem like, I know it's
This
a
is
bit vague,
boring.
it's hard to tell, but it's like and I think we was talking about earlier. I think there's certain I know they've done like small scale stuff where there might have been a bit of like mist and vapor, so you feel a bit of moisture, or there's certain smells and sort of vibrations and things in the seats, like environmental stuff to like appeal to the other senses. I mean, I suppose I could have looked this up, but like it's I've not actually looked at how much this is. Obviously, from a practical point of view, they can't be putting the whole like sea scale wave over, but they could create the image of that and put some water across, so you get a bit wet, but they couldn't really risk drowning people with a full, so there's got to be some kind of limit between the reality of it and the perceived reality. Again,
There's a
like I say,
liability
sometimes
waiver, I'm assuming.
well,
And
I mean
people
that,
sign
but
up and they say,
they
okay, you're
don't-
gonna
I'm
get a
sure they
little
don't.
wet in this one. They're gonna have some
they don't
snaky
want to
things
hurt
coming at
people
you.
either. So, like, obviously, if you can create that, where sort of like the shaking, the sort of wind, and then a bit of like, just like almost like rain or sort of vapor, like it's very small scale, but it comes at you with the sort of wind and the thing, along with the effects and the visuals and the sounds. You wouldn't need a full massive wave, is what I'm saying, to give that effect. I don't know, but it's interesting. So, what was your contention? You're wondering if that was a real thing or not? 'Cause I suppose we could look it up. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, but it's certainly cool. I'm sure if it's even if it is just like I say, on
It's a cool experience. It's like going on a roller coaster, but I just would want to know what I'm getting into. But I'm pretty sure that they're probably like, this one has water in it. It's a remake of the Titanic or whatever.
yeah,
Like,
I'm sure.
so
I'm
you'll
sure it's
dress
pretty,
accordingly.
yeah, I'm sure.
And
It's,
honestly, I think that people in Japan are into shit like this more than you know.
sure. I mean, I don't know, but it's cool though. It is cool. You can create that whole immersive experience. I mean, that certainly seems really cool. I mean,
Would you want to go to one of these movies?
I mean, yeah. I mean, again, it's like obviously just the practicality of it. It's not actually a real like wave. You're not in
No,
danger
did you
of
see the guy's
drowning.
camera? It had
Yeah,
water on
no,
it.
I'd be up for it.
Oh
Absolutely.
no, it's not a
To answer your question.
tsunami coming at the
100%.
the audience. No, but you're definitely getting a little wet.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We all know there was no on the table, but yeah.
Initiate the
Sorry,
sequence.
pause it, Ash.
Right.
Was it
That
real quick?
second part was obviously there's a lot of
Stop telling me to do things that you can do.
sort of
Roach.
AI there in that second
So-
part. I mean, I'm not saying
So did you
Anything
not see the lady that like got up out of her seat to go sit in another seat and then mysteriously just disappeared? It's all AI.
No, rewind it and show me.
2 seconds.
Brigada.
Keep an eye when there's a male on the big screen. There's lightning, I assume. There's a woman that gets up out the chair. Just keep your eyes on her and watch her disappear.
Where is she? On the left or the right or what?
I will pause it when she shows up.
it's about the middle,
Okay.
I
Is
think.
that all you've got? This is boring.
See her there? She's just stood up.
Ah,
Yeah,
right.
the one
Yeah.
on the white shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep your eyes on this person.
But
Why
wait,
would she suddenly
disappeared
disappear?
into another
I don't
chair?
know. She did. She
Because it's AI generated video.
behind her. Yeah,
Oh, so
I think
none of
you're
this
right,
is fucking
Roach.
real?
I mean, it's
It's just not real.
I think
Is it just an
Roach is right
advert?
on this one, but that doesn't mean the thing is right. We're getting to such a world of like crossover and conflation and confusion now. It could be that these cinemas do exist, but then they've said, or they've decided, okay, to advertise it, we'll make an AI video to make it look better, to do that. So it doesn't mean that these cinemas don't exist. Because, like I say, I was aware of the sort of smells, the sights, the sounds, the other things, the things that were done already going down that avenue. So when you explained this to me earlier, I thought, yeah, that's natural progression. It probably could have, probably is happening, or at least is in the being worked on prototype. So
well,
there could be
exactly.
two
I was
things
just going
true
to
at once.
say, if you're looking for an, excuse me, if you're looking for an investor, if you're looking for, startup money, this is perfect proof of concept in a way.
Right. So, as people in the chat has rightly said, yeah, this 4DX or whatever the fuck they call it is real. There is a thing, right? However, what you're showing now, what you saw, Ashley, is AI generated images, right? And it made me laugh when I saw this, editing this today, because I went, AI has become that good that somebody can watch a YouTube short, because that's what that is, and be tricked by it, because they're just, you are obviously looking at the visual effect, yeah, not the actual audience, and you'll see
That's a
more
good
evidence
point.
of this.
You make a good point of like where things are going with the fact it's so easy now to fool people and make things that are realistic, video realistic. It used to be like you could do audio and do trickery and you could do editing, but then people would spot little things, little artifacting and stuff. Now it's like anybody can, with a few prompts on Grok or whatever, do like something that's video realistic. Now, how does that change the what's the word, dissemination of of information? It's the spread of information. I mean, obviously these things have been available to like the powers that be, the higher ups, to like, but big propaganda, big government and stuff. Now it's like anybody can just make a realistic video and
The
trade.
only
So that's
video
interesting.
or the only version of this that I would want to go to would be where the screen shoots out a bunch of actual money,
Well,
like
I mean, nuts.
$100 bills.
I mean, what if it shoots out some wonderful art? That's one thing. I mean, I don't know.
No,
Sorry,
I
No,
don't
sorry,
want
okay,
I
fair
hate to
enough.
break
No,
it to
no,
you.
actually, I'm
just
with you.
money.
Yeah, give
That's
me.
the
I'll
only.
take the
That's
money.
the
I'll
only
take the
thing.
money.
Just money.
Yeah, so
I hate to break it to you guys. This is the Doubleverse. One, you ain't going to get money coming out the screen, and two,
I'm
you certainly ain't going to get any art.
If I went
right.
to Japan, Rochi, and I wanted to see a 4DX movie, the only thing I would want coming out of that screen, not water, not vines, not snakes, not whatever else happened there.
Is yen? Yen?
Cash.
Yeah, yen. Yeah.
Yen.
Initiate the sequence.
Sit up taller, Rochi.
Wow, that is incredible!
Pay attention to the water effect here.
I could see like colors there. I could see like
So,
how colors could come out, right?
well, so I don't know whether you've seen videos of this, Ash, but is it called the Sphere in Vegas? They had they did some sort of like AI Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
Oh, I've heard about the thing. Is it
Yeah.
where's the sphere or the like globe? It's some kind of round thing. Yeah, I get you. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's
So,
I'm aware. I've heard of it. Yeah.
so what's funny with that is people with a keen eye and people obviously wanting to, fuck over whoever owns the Sphere, was recording said video or the Wizard of Oz, and in the bottom right hand corner, you could see that everything's like generated of AI because these two characters, Munchkins, I believe they're called, right? Was just doing the same thing on a loop.
Oopa Loopas.
Yeah, no, that's Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, because
so
it's like they've been obviously now there's more sensitivity to sort of using just a whole group of characters, which is something that would have been more sort of frequently.
So Wizard of Oz is an occult film, and occult knowledge is not bad knowledge. Thank you, Haley.
No.
I love you. Occult knowledge is not bad knowledge. It's
Well,
knowledge
yeah.
that's not meant for the masses. It's not meant for
Well, it's
everyone.
like esoteric versus exoteric, and esoteric's the sort of small knowledge, the sort of small inside one. Exoteric's the sort of bigger one. It's like, yeah, but the occult. I mean, the occult has come into like, I mean, throughout history, and it's weird. There's a weird relationship between, again, the exoteric, like the public knowledge of like, and the opinion of a cult, and it gets like lumped in with various things, and you get like things like the satanic panic, but some of that's like maybe deliberate, to maybe divert from what's really going on,
Hold on.
So
I have to start writing topics for next week. Satanic panic is something.
sure,
we could
yeah,
practice
get it all down.
together.
We'll get this done. Because yeah, I mean, yeah, these are just some jumping off points, and yeah, I get very welcome to a new membership.
Thank you, Haley. I
And
love
social pod.
you.
Love the show as well. I love your analysis. Sometimes it's very good. So much appreciation. I'm glad you watched.
And
Wait, sorry,
please,
Kaz, you watched-
everyone, go like and sorry, I'm interrupting you, Rochi, because you're Mrs. Chatty Cathy today. Please go like, subscribe to Pretty Antisocial Podcast. Yes, sir, Rochi.
Sorry, Kaz, are you saying that you
Absolutely,
watch
much
Pretty
respect.
Antisocial?
Yep, much respect. I love the analysis. I certainly would never look like it turned on me. So
No. Who
would?
would?
I'm sure there's a lot to analyze, but I respectfully.
Let me ask you a
But no,
random
I think it's very
Dabbleverse
good
question.
though. I do appreciate it.
Random Dabbleverse question for both of you. If you had to choose whether to have Pretty Antisocial Podcasts, what's the word I want to use? Cover you or Doom cover you? Who would you choose? You have to choose one.
Well, I mean, Doom has covered. Look, well, I feel pretty antisocial. It's very honest. I don't think it's but I don't like that. I think it can be a little bit jarring to have that level of analysis. So much as I respect it, I'm not sure I'd enjoy it. To be fair, I mean,
Yeah, I
just
want
if it's
everyone
about
in the
me,
chat to
I enjoy
answer
it when it's
too.
about other people, sure, and that's the hypocrisy of me. But yeah, I enjoy it when it's about other people. But I'm not sure I'd.
So you would choose Haley or Doom to put a microscope on you?
Well, again, it's weird. I
They're
guess
both.
Doom
They're
because
both.
Doom's just going to be clipping things, and it's not because I disrespect Haley. I respect her stuff, but I just I don't. It's different when if it was about yourself. So I'm not sure I'd appreciate it about myself.
What about Brochi? Look at that grin. You should patent your grin. You're so cute. You know that you're so cute. Look, you gets all mad at me. Who would you choose if you had to have one? If it was either Doom, the lovely lady Doom, or Pretty Antisocial Podcast. Who would you choose? And you done something wrong. You done something wrong.
Okay. Well, it'll be obviously Pretty Antisocial because I know that she's got 17,000 kids, and I can use that against her. Where Doom, fuck knows who Lady Doom is, right?
She doesn't have 17,000 kids, and don't be rude to Pretty Antisocial Podcast, please.
All right, sorry, 17 kids. Sorry.
Rochi, apologize. It's my birthday. Please apologize to her. She's here.
I'm sorry, lovely Lady Doom.
And also, Haley, maybe this is your next target. Just saying.
What's the problem?
Right, pause it. Sorry.
Okay. So let me do this.
Can I set this up?
Yes, please do, sir.
Okay. So you I think it might have been after last week's stream or the next day. You said to me, and I quote, "I know we're not a Dabbleverse stream, but I want to cover the freak out that Ava did." And I went, "What are you talking about?" And you sent me this video.
You know what, Rochi? Do you remember the vault? Seriously, why are you saying things that I said to you offline, which for every record, I do not recall phrasing it this way. Go ahead, Rochi.
Sorry, I used the wrong word.
With a warning on your shirt.
Okay, okay. I said it wrong. Forgive me. I misgendered him. His name is Naveed. That's who you wanted to cover. There you go.
I never wanted to cover Naveed or Ava, which I believe are the same people.
And Glenn, by the way. Yeah.
Rochi, do you remember what the vault is? Anything we say that's not live, we don't say it live.
Why are you
And
bringing it
here's
up? I've
exactly
not
what
mentioned
happened, guys.
anything in the vault.
Okay, so I think that we can all have our own discernment about credibility. This is exactly how it went down. When I saw this, I believe it was obviously it's become like a viral clip. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, and I said, Rochi, we definitely have to add this. And Rochi wrote me back, Ashley, everyone is covering it. And I don't watch like everyone, and I'm not just talking about the Dabbleverse. Like the news was covering everything, and I was like, but there are so many things, and I'm gonna not apologize in advance, but maybe. There's like 5 things I need to touch on with this dude's behavior that are very interesting anyway. Besides the fact the whole thing is quite fucking interesting. Do you know about this, Kaz? When Rochi got upset
Yeah.
at
Oh
university
no, I
last
don't know
week?
about Roach getting upset about it, but it's like I've seen it, and and while he's right, it has been covered.
He dyed his hair blue. He was like very
Maybe
like
we've
you
got an
can barely
interesting
tell
take.
it's Rochi,
Yeah,
but he got
maybe
very
there's
upset.
maybe you never know. We might have a different take. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I've seen it, but we can certainly cover it.
Well,
I mean, one thing I
don't
remember
talk
from
about
seeing it,
Fight
and I'll
Club.
just go to start with. It seems like the police officers knew this person, because they knew their name from the start, and they were there for another job. I mean, it's just little minute thing when I
Or
saw
maybe
it
this is
before.
the 3rd or 4th time they've been there for this same person, right?
Yeah, I mean, they
That
were
what you're
there
saying?
for. I think they were there for a stolen car because I at the beginning, and again, this is just a small point to breeze past, but I thought I'd just preload it. But yeah, it's yeah. They say they obviously know this person, and they're there for something else. But then it escalates.
They are there
Anyway,
for
yeah.
something else. They're there literally because someone's car was stolen.
Yes,
And this
yeah, they're
person
there for something else.
flips out because an officer, as Rochi would say, stop texting, Rochi, it's rude.
I just text you, said like, move on.
Well, my phone is, I don't even know where my phone is. So do it in the private chat. So this Rochi last week, when Rochi went on a wild tangent, dyed his hair blue. It was a whole thing. I was like, "Are you ignoring me?" I kept messaging him. He's like, "No, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just doing a thing." Anyway, so you guys will see Rochi completely loses his shit. And and literally, as Rochi would say, officers of the law come in and they're going to try to handle someone's stolen car. Rochi is so upset at the officers that they aren't calling him a her.
I'm not supposed to be here! If you don't lower your voice, I am going to put handcuffs on you and I'm going to take you to a Baker Act facility. You lower your voice. Try it. Are you threatening me? You're threatening me. Are you threatening me? I'm just. Because I'm here right now to deal with.
All right, I'm just gonna call this. I think this kid is. I think he comes from an extremely wealthy family. The entitlement is next level.
The stolen vehicle. I ain't got time to hear you screaming and yelling. I don't have time to constantly be abused. We'll get OPD down here then, because I gotta work this stolen vehicle. What do you mean OPD? Can we get another?
So let's just. Sorry, guys, real quick.
No,
because we have been going. I'm talking to the people in the chat more than the 3 of us. Sorry, we've been derailed a little bit. So we're right now covering gentleman, and I'm joking. It's not Rochi, obviously. We're joking. We're covering. Rochi's the best. We're covering a man who freaked out because, as Rochi would say, officers of the law showed up to deal with a stolen vehicle. And I guess this guy was, who knows what this guy does on a daily basis, quite frankly. But I guess the officers were like, "Excuse me, sir," because he clearly looks like a dude with dyed, what do you call it, blue hair. And that's when the guy decides to freak out, get in the way of their investigation of the stolen car, which is the reason that they're there, and just freaks out because the police officers won't call the man a woman.
Yeah.
Jay Lee here, he is having a breakdown. Just say the right pronoun! What'd you say?
Wait,
I-
sorry. Did you guys see his stockings and his ballet shoes?
Leave my stockings alone. Now, what's funny, I love the immediate reaction from this officer of the law, which is immediately to go, fuck it, I'm spraying you in the face with whatever the fuck that is, mace, right? So, because again, like, what are we doing here? Like,
Well, actually, we paused
Well,
it at the
I mean,
perfect
yeah, I
place,
mean-
Rochi. Look.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There seems to be something else going on. I mean, yeah, this person's being crazy, but then the cop seems to know them already because they know their name before.
Mhm.
No, unless there was some edit that I missed. They seem
no.
to know who this person is because they say, "Oh, Jade or Joe or whatever the name is." They refer to them by name. Yeah. So I'm guessing this isn't the first time there's been an issue.
Get down on the ground right now.
No!
You're about to get sprayed.
No!
Get down on the ground right now.
Leave me alone!
I can.
Okay, I just have to say this, and let's just not all talk about it. I'm just saying, this guy flexed in his ballet shoes and his stockings towards an officer of the law, and then, no, leave me alone. What the fuck are you talking about? Excuse my language.
Come in there.
Leave me alone, please!
Okay, are you gonna calm down?
I'm getting my phone out. I have to
Okay,
film
I'm
this.
telling you. Are you gonna calm down?
I
You don't
will-
charge it.
Also, this. So, whatever he's going to film, let's watch his personality change. I don't like people that do shit like this when they're, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde shit. So,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, he's provoked the police that are there to literally find someone's stolen car. And then he backs himself in a corner, stop, and then starts recording. And watch how his personality changes.
I will calm down. I will
Do
calm
you know what this is?
I
This
will
is
calm
OC
down
spray.
when you get the pepper spray out of my face.
Alpha 17
Leave me alone.
I have
Just please.
pepper spray.
I'm so down with this cop, by the way. He's just like, bitch, I'm done with
Well,
you.
but
What is it,
Ash,
Rochi?
it's funny the patience of this officer and another officer astounds me. I've tried to cut this down as much as I can in order to get through the clip. This went on for so fucking long. You will see at one point one of the officers just loses their fucking shit and goes, "All right, fuck it."
I would have lost it in the first 5 seconds. Are you joking? This is a person that, I mean, like, you would think this person is on Skid Row or something.
Just stop pointing the pepper spray at me. I will calm down if you do that. Stop threatening me.
Yeah, lower your voice.
Leave me alone.
So that is either over medication or under medication for whatever mental illness he has.
Leave me alone.
Do you want to get tased?
I want.
Wait, sorry, Ashley. I assumed that was I'm assuming this is a teenager, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's a college. Well, no, he could be a teenager. You're right. He's between 18 and 21.
All right, okay, so it's a teenager acting like an absolute fucking child. That's what that was. It doesn't matter whether they're on medication or they're not. That is what a child would do. Jump up and,
And quite
down.
frankly, you're right,
Looking at
Rochi.
it.
It doesn't matter if they have a mental situation or not. This is just that kid doesn't need to be in a university. He needs to be in therapy and or whatever else services are available to him. Like, can you imagine if he acts like this towards officers of the law? Can you imagine what he acts like to his classmates or his roommate? Can you imagine you go to university and that's your roommate?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You to leave me alone. You have been particularly abusing me.
If you come,
You did it.
if you come towards me one more time,
Follow me.
you are gonna.
And sent to abuse administrators.
I gotta
Don't
do
you
this.
remember?
Hey, Ash, I love this guy.
Don't you remember?
Yeah, pause it, love. Whenever you want to talk, you
Yeah,
can always pause it too.
Yeah,
You
I know,
love-
but I was going to just talk over the shouting twat. It's quite funny because that guy approaches and it looks like he wants to help out, and it's going quite swimmingly right now, right? You'll see in a second. It looks like it might work out.
Like,
how
yeah, I
wrong
think this
could-
guy is like the dean of the school, or he works at the school. Yeah.
Yeah, but turns out that I was fucking wrong, and I love what's about to happen because you'll see this guy just go, "Fuck it, I give up," and walk away. It's great.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like, yeah.
Get away!
You don't tell me where to go.
You! You cop!
Alpha 73 University.
Also, what's his like anger towards cops? Just curious.
He's gonna be taken.
It's weird, isn't it? Because again, and there seems to be some history there. I mentioned that before, but yeah, there seems to be history there. And the misgendering, again, this is, I guess, if when maybe the community or maybe people around have like put this big thing into like misgendering, right, where they believe it's this major slight, this major attack. You know, when the cops just going, yeah, we're here to deal with something else. Don't be a menace. Don't shout. You know, guys.
Like I can understand, Kaz. I don't know if you've seen the videos of like people going to the airport and they check in at the airport with their plane ticket and they say, "Yes, miss, you know, your gate is here, you're good to go." And they get so mad because it's a man, or vice versa. They're like, "Yes, sir," and they get so mad. I understand if it's like a situation
look,
like this,
I
but when
always look at
when
intent.
officers of the law are literally going in there to sort out a stolen car or anything else, and you just insert yourself into the situation about.
And also, I think intent is a thing here, right? Because it's almost like there's that attribution of intent where, like, this cop is just going, "Oh, he's there," because, and obviously knowing this person's name, and I assume it's a male name, and the cop, I think
it's
towards the
Ian or
end, you see the
something.
cop maybe playing like being a little bit antagonistic towards the end after being kicked. You know, this person's like fighting with them. But at the beginning, they're just like, "No, we haven't got time for this. We're here to deal with something else." Like, don't, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a deliberate intent there to antagonize. You know, and again, if you're gonna,
But like Rochi
it's almost
said,
like
I
if you,
think these guys have dealt with this dude before. I
well,
don't
that's
think
what I was
there's
saying.
any way
Yeah,
on a
like, I think
first
that's really,
encounter,
um,
in this day and age, when the man is wearing a body camera, he's gonna hold up. I wish it was the other thing that he has, but he's gonna hold up pepper spray to someone, you know?
yeah. Well, do you like seeing people get a few volts? Is that what you're
Hmm?
saying? I don't know. You said
No,
you usually
I'm
don't.
saying I
Yeah.
don't think if this was the first time that, like Rochi said, if this was the first
All right. Yeah,
time
yeah,
that
yeah.
that officer of the law had met that man, he probably
Yeah, I'm
wouldn't
with
be
you.
so
I'm with you.
quick to hold a
Oh
pepper
yeah,
spray.
no, I'm with you. Yeah, they might have held back. The officer might have held back a bit before like escalating the force. You know, like or being willing to do that. Even though the officer held back, as we'll see, they don't go straight to. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not spoiling. Don't worry.
Thank you, Street Sinette. Sinette, my Sinette from high school. Is it you? There are not many Sinettes on this planet.
Pronouns! Please! You know it's causing me a lot of distress.
Right, so I that was the moment I watching this and editing this, I was crying with laughter. You know, this is causing me a lot of distress. As the officer's going, I'm putting gloves on because I need to arrest this person, right? Which made me laugh because it's like clearly this child, because that's what it is, doesn't understand what's happening, and the matter of like, oh, you're causing me distress, ain't gonna help this situation. What's gonna help is if you just put your hands up, get down on the fucking ground, and hope to God.
Wait, what do we do? Wait, Rochi, what do we do?
Well, first off, we remove this from screen, and then we say these words, right, Kaz? If George Floyd only did this, he'd still be alive, right?
Shut up. Rochi, my friend from high school is here. Say hi to Sinette.
High school Senate. Hi.
Hi, Sinette.
Sinette, Kaz, can you say hi to Sinette, please?
Hi, Sinette. This is Tosspot Radio, and welcome to. I can't remember what the show name is, but hi,
We're rocking it and we're rolling
Sinette
it.
and I have
We're
known each
kicking it
other
and
since
rocking
we're
it. No,
13.
with
I
Ashley
love
Cummings.
you,
Happy
Sinette.
birthday to Ashley Cummings, and lovely to see one of her high school friends here. Awesome.
Linga
Okay.
longa.
And then I have I have other things to say about this man. Like, why? the stockings, the shoes. Why is the hair so what's the word I'm looking for, Sinette? Sinette
Gay?
will know. Unmanaged.
Disheveled. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
all.
That's a good one too. Thank you,
Very
Kaz.
nicely. Put your stuff down, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Does that need Riley Rivera?
Not going to be arrested.
Put your stuff down.
Rivera.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Okay, so
You just trying to get
I'm
on
only going to ask you one more time.
He's like, no.
You can-
Let
you
me
can
take my
record
phone
all
out
you want,
again.
But it's already beyond that point.
You're
already tried.
You're stressing me out.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you to
Yeah,
please stop
we-
stressing.
We already tried to help you. So.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You came in with hostile intent.
Put your hands.
Be alone.
You see that, Kaz? I love that moment,
Get on the
right?
ground right now.
Wait, what happened, Rochi? Which moment?
That officer, that little barrier, that officer just goes, I'm moving that barrier out the way.
Yeah, pulled it back.
And his
Yeah.
colleague
Yeah.
is right there, and he's just like, wham, whacks it into
100%.
his own colleague, like
Yeah.
as if like, I've had enough now. Which
Well,
is
that
when
bit
I
Barry
went,
gave, yeah, he kind of like he went to pull it, kind of resisted and just flew back. But yes, I get you. It's funny when it's like when cops accidentally pepper spray themselves, and
yeah, exactly, yeah.
it's always funny.
Sorry.
Yeah, I get you.
Right, we'll continue. And again, I've edited this for time purposes, because this goes on for way too fucking long.
Hurt me.
Get on the ground right now.
Don't hurt me.
That copper's fake angry voice
No,
though
please
was
don't.
a little bit lame.
Yeah.
Get on the ground right now. It's like me talking to fucking sitting him. Stop it, you bastard. Yeah, it's like, it's not really like real anger, is it? Like, I don't know.
Wait, sorry.
Just
sorry.
saying.
We've got to go full screen. Who would you be saying that to?
Citizen, little shit. No, he's all right. I like Citizen. He's all right. But he.
I
trolls
want
me.
Guru One to go away, please, because you've had me blocked for whatever reason. I don't know why. So just leave my channel. Sorry, boys. You were saying?
Oh, nothing. It was very. We can carry on. It's okay.
No, Rochi had something to say.
No, I just wanted Kaz to repeat what he said, and he did.
No, I said the copper, like when he first, the cop there on the clip, when he first goes at it, his anger is very like unbelievable. It's like, get on the ground right now. And I was just saying, it's like me.
Right, but I'm with Rochi. I think this is at the minimum the second time they've had to deal with this. What would you call them?
Yeah,
Rochi?
100%. No, I agree with that because you can tell. Again, it's like when the cop first says that, he knows the person's name. He knows, he's talking about it even on his own radio, saying, "Oh, so and so."
This is the kind of the guy that people have to deal with, and that's not okay.
So, just to clarify though, Ash, in the clip, what I edited out, while they're next to the what you guys would call escalators, right? We call lifts. They're trying to restrain the person, put their hands behind the back, or elevators, yeah, and that person then like struggles away back towards the reception area, right? It's where the clip is at now, and it's like at that point, why don't the officer, if they're an English police officer, get their baton out and start beating the shit out of them?
Oh gosh, now you're gonna make me go into why I think London is so ridiculous. The bobbies, you get your baton out. Get your baton out.
Yeah.
Do you know what in the U.S., or at least my dad, he carried a baseball bat in the back of the car, just in case. He was not an officer of the law. He was an attorney.
What, just in case a mini league game started breaking out and he wanted to...
just in case somebody needed to understand if he fucked with us, then he was going to get it's a very common thing. I'm sorry, quite frankly, I'm just going to state this. I'm not sure I could date a dude that didn't have a baseball bat in his back car.
Damn straight. Right.
Straight up.
Go on, Cass. Show and tell.
Oh, yeah, I got
Cass, show and tell.
But that is your high. Like in London, I love London. But when I first, what
put
love?
In full screen. Put in full screen. Put in full screen.
Okay.
Cass, show it again. Show it again. We didn't see it.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I had to plug my headphones back in. But yes, Yes, of course, I've got a bat next to me. Of course. Damn straight. Sorry, I just plugged the headphones back in. I think I'm back.
Yeah, no, I wanted you to show
Leonardo
it again.
DiCaprio and Luke, what's his name? Jude Law.
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, men need to be prepared. Like,
Yeah, that's right. Of course. Yeah, yeah.
It's but
Right.
back to being in London a lot. My brother lives in London. I don't know if you know this, Rochi does. So when I was first there, because he went to Cambridge and London School of Economics. So I was first there, I would say, actually, no, it was, well, I was there before, but the first time I stayed for 2 weeks was in 1999, my first year at GW. And I'm with my brother, like everywhere. And I'm like, where are their guns? And my brother's like, they have little, what do you call them? Batons?
Yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, it's understandable.
This is a
If there's not a gun-
controversial
I mean,
topic.
we do have armed police.
Like, for example,
Yeah.
20 dogs in LA would not be dead right now if it wasn't for stupid laws. Excuse my language. And I love most LAPD, but some y'all are losing your shit, shooting innocent dogs. That's happened to 20 dogs in the last month.
Well,
I mean, that's the thing. When the only tool you've got is a hammer, every job seems like a nail, and that's the thing. I think police can get a bit stuck in that mindset, but yeah, that's it. I mean, I respect UK police who will go hands on. I mean, it's like the difference, especially I suppose.
I'm sorry. Back up. Are you saying that
area,
they're
where
so
the kind of
strong
crossover is
physically
like
that
knife
they don't
crime,
need
right?
guns?
Well, look, it's obviously not as simple as that because there are illegal guns and stuff, and there are times it depends on the area. But where I suppose the main crossover is like we say crazy people with knives, right? Whereas in America, it'd be like, yeah, justified to shoot that person dead. UK is more likely, even though legally they could do that, they're more likely to have like 12 officers come up and go hands on and use pepper sprays and tasers and things, so a crazy person with a knife is unlikely to get shot dead. I mean, it does happen, but it's very rare. Even people, a crazy person with a gun is less likely to get shot dead in UK. So I've got to respect that. For all people mocking and memeing the police and saying, well, they just got their sticks and then they've got what they're going to do.
I'm not mocking.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I never saw anything like that. In the United States, cops have guns.
Yeah. Well, it's
like-
a different culture. I think you can't compare. I mean, people who try to make a straight comparison, which I'm not saying you're doing, but like some
Well,
people
that would
do.
be an interesting thing.
like,
No, I'm not. I was just surprised. I was like, well, what happens when someone gets out of hand? They could be from England or not. That'd be an interesting thing to find out, you guys. If we can think about that for next week, Rochi's what is there a Venn diagram of whether having a gun or not having a gun helps crime? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I mean, there's definitely not a straight comparison, but it's interesting thoughts. There are interesting aspects of that to consider, definitely. But yeah.
Because in a way, like if there were not, and I'm just thinking out loud, but if there were not guns forever, and I don't know if a lot of people know this, but the history of the police in the United States is very interesting, and it ties into slavery and stuff like that. I wonder if there was a version, like if there was a timeline, whatever you want to call it, that cops didn't have guns, and then maybe there wouldn't be so many people afraid that, like gangs and stuff like that felt like they had to protect themselves from the cops, because people have had to historically, like 100,000% had to protect themselves.
Yeah,
and
I'm
their
not sure.
families
I think that
from-
might be more of a
I'm most mad
an
about
issue.
them shooting dogs lately, but that's a different
Well,
story.
yeah, that's obviously there's no excuse. I mean, but yeah, I think that's more of a US thing. I mean, there has been racism.
Sorry,
There was like historically racism and profiling in UK, especially in some of the big cities. Yeah, so there has been racial profiling and but I guess luckily it was mostly gun free. So even though it's terrible, but if people, at least someone's alive. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but they take a beating.
But what I'm
they're still
saying, this is
alive,
what I
so-
want to go back to, Kaz. I didn't see one guy in My brother moved. He started Cambridge. No, he started Cambridge before 1999. I feel like. And then he was at London School of Economics. I don't feel like I've seen one Bobby that looks like they could beat anyone up or even run fast. I'm not. I'm just saying. Like,
yeah, no,
if they were all like
opinion,
muscular
we have a
dudes,
mix
like
of place because also you've got the again. It really depends on sort of like inner city place to say the sort of more rural areas. I mean, there's a broad difference. It's very nuanced. It's like a lot of things. You can't really sort of like sum it all up in one catch-all. Yeah, but yeah. It's interesting
I
stuff.
do think
It is.
I did think that you guys changed it, that now people do have guns, but I'm wrong. I don't want to say that word
No,
too much.
I mean, it's a response thing, isn't it? Like, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
Right,
Yes.
sorry, you've got to go back. You just missed it. Ah, shit, I went too far.
Thank you, Roach.
Okay,
Pay
I'm
attention.
gonna spray her.
Did he just howl like a
Put your hand
cat?
behind your back. Yes.
Right, unfortunately, all of us were
He goes,
talking.
oh.
He says, I'm going to spray him. And he says, it's her. And he says, I'm going to spray her. And then said teenage boy says, thank you. In the middle of getting arrested, this person is more offended at their fucking pronouns than they are about the fact that they are at least about to get pepper sprayed.
Yeah.
Or what is actually going to happen is they're going to get fucking tased. This is the world we live.
That's the thing. Of like when you like program people, and that's the thing when you validate certain things and kind of almost tell people that that's more important. It's like this person should know that being tased, like the fact of getting the criminal record, getting like resisting arrest, all this stuff, and they're at university, so this could affect their career and whatnot, I'd assume. And the fact you don't want to get pepper sprayed or tasers, surely like that's more. I'd rather not get that. I'd rather you can call me a fucking woman all day long, but I'd rather not get pepper sprayed and tased. Like so. It's like, yeah, it's like, but somebody's let this person or enabled or kind of reinforce that thing of like where they're like, no, it's important that they, they're just like it's a messed up way of thinking. So you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I don't want to spray you. Give me your hand.
Is there any way I can?
No, give me your hand. Give me your hand.
That's immediately resisting arrest.
I can calm down if you just give me some
And here comes the
See
taser.
what's gonna happen?
I think the cops are being very reserved because they're saying, look, this is what's going to happen. I've seen cops before, like just shoot the taser into somebody, without this. They're like literally at every stage. They can look, here's the pepper spray. This is what you're going to get. And I don't think they've even used that yet. And now they're like, look, here's the sparky taser thing. Look at that. That's going to hurt. They're really doing a good job, in my opinion, of like holding back. Of not just.
I think they've
firing
been
it
pretty
straight away.
patient. I agree with you. What do you think, Rochi?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like any normal person would say that, right?
The crazy thing is I believe he gets tased, and this is a little sus. I'm not gonna lie. They move the body cam so you don't actually see him getting tased. I don't know if that's on purpose.
No, you see it. You see it.
Sure,
But do you see?
I don't know.
Listen, you guys. I have a. I have a
seen some
stun
really
gun,
sus
Rochi.
ones. I don't.
I
think,
can tell you how it sounds. They do it, and you can't see exactly what's going on. Rewind it 2 seconds, please, Rochi.
We will do in a second, but can you please do a show and tell of said stun gun?
Yes, I have to go get it though.
Mm-hmm.
I moved it out of the. I was like, why is my stun gun here? I had a joke for Citizen M.
Oh, yeah. Do it. Yeah. Get that over.
Wait, Kaz, have you got a joke for Citizen M in the meantime while Ashley's going?
Hey, look. I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna hold back for a bit.
Don't talk about Citizen M. He's in deep
talk
shit
about
with
Citizen M.
me.
He's my little. Citizen M's my little brother.
Nope.
He's cool.
Stop it. I don't like him right now, and he got unruly with me again, and I don't want to talk about it. You guys just made me lose my eyeliner. Okay, let's get back to this part because we have more to cover. Wait, did anybody say what they wanted to say?
Sorry. No, that's fine. I've got to say, there's Kimberly in the chat. Yes, just to confirm, Ashley turned 55 today. Happy birthday, Ash.
Woo.
It's Monday. Thank you so much. But 45. Why did you say 55? But I'll look probably prettier when I'm 55. He literally has the same one as me.
No, okay, right. Also, one thing to note, they didn't fire the probes into this person. That's the least painful of taser options. Right, I actually asked this female cop to taser me, but she wouldn't do it because the UK ones, they record it on the, almost like a black box thing. She wouldn't do it. But they didn't fire the probes into her, which is the more painful version. That's just using the drive.
Oh my gosh, Kaz, you're the first person. If she would have heard you say that pronoun, none of this may have happened. Did you see that, Rochi? He goes,
oh, see, I didn't even notice. See,
he goes, her. That's all she wanted. She just wanted to be called her.
Even conscious. Wasn't even conscious of that. It's just, yeah. Oh well. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't even notice that myself.
Thank you, Kimberly. Happy birthday, Ashley. Hope you have a great Monday. I will. Thank you so much. Sending you lots of love. I don't know when your birthday is, but I hope you have the best birthday too. And thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Producer Man.
All right, I'll press play.
Give me your hand.
Those stockings and shoes are something else.
I got his leg.
Those stockings and ballet shoes are something else. That's all. Sorry, I was talking to myself.
Yeah, I had myself muted. Yeah, sorry, Ash. I do like the fact that this officer with the body cam is like, oh, I've got the legs. Oh yeah, that's really going to be helpful.
Well, because he won't move.
Yeah, I think it's in a way that's less force, because imagine if they just took a bat now and started beating on this person. So they're kind of, I feel they're being quite reserved.
They're restraining. I mean,
they're being very restrained and reserved. Yeah, I feel.
But you guys saw after he was tased, he had his arms on the desk, and they're like, "Give me your arms, give me your arms." I think before they tased him, "Give me your arms. It's going to make this a lot easier, right?" And he wouldn't. He was just resisting. To imagine, so first of all, police officers have to think about so many things in situations like this. Liability, obviously, number one. But the fact that this guy is literally resisting and forcing them, he has to have 2 or 3 cops finally get his feet and his hands because he's just pulling and pushing away. But where's his loud mouth now? Where is that attitude that he had when they first appeared is my question.
Well, that's it, and that's the entitlement, is it? Yeah.
So as you can
Because they
tell,
have to be careful. This is the kind of guy whose dad or mom, I'm telling you, has more money than you know to sue a police department. Sorry, boys, what?
I was just saying, as you can tell, now they've got the person restrained, right? So you'll see, I've creatively edited this to move the fuck along because it's way too long. So yeah,
you're the best editor. Can you tell him too, Kaz? Rochi's the best editor.
Yeah, that's very good. Yes. Yeah, sorry, I'm
Rochi's getting paid after this, so it's all.
Let go. Your wrist. Relax him, okay? There you go.
November 10, headquarters office, over Chicago, great dude.
I hate you, Mahal. I hate you. You escalated this.
I love that. You escalated this.
Thank you, Rochi. I was like, I'm not going to stop again. Tell me why you love it.
Like the fact that this person still in that moment doesn't understand what had happened and why this person ended up getting arrested, and they're blaming the officer of the law. And the reason why I kept this in, that there's no point showing them getting put into the vehicle, and they're being extremely kind to the person, by the way. And this is a third officer, and the other two are explaining what happened. And this was great because this went on, like, obviously to show that the police were not as bad as what, like you said, Ash, what I assume that family would accuse them of being. That being said, really pay attention to what the officers say, how it was broken down, and then what the officer with the body cam says. I was crying with laughter. It's gold. So, yeah, press play after you reach super chat.
Can you rewind it 1 second? Thank you, Brad. And by the way, Broach, you brought this up, I think, 3 weeks ago. Brandon, you are so funny with your facts. Like on this day, happened on 1948. It's so funny. It's so funny. I never noticed it or saw it. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Well, my birthday's Monday, July 27th. Thank you, though. Oh, okay. Can you bring up a July 27 one, please? But on July 25th, 1944, World War II Operations Cobra begins. The Allied breakout from Normandy. I love you, Brad. You're so fucking awesome.
November 10 headquarters, I'll be 10 over Chicago Grady.
I hate you all. I hate you. You escalated this.
Finally, at one point, I said, hey, it's way too late for everything. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Trying to do this as peacefully as possible. Yeah. Kept on resisting, grabbed him, and it was on.
Yeah. Okay. So when I grabbed, Riley secured one hand, and then I was able to cuff it, but as we were trying to secure it to his back and get his second hand around, he rotated around and threw a closed fist at me.
Okay. Did he hit you?
If he did, I didn't feel it.
Yeah, he didn't.
If he did, I didn't feel it. Isn't that the biggest disrespect towards any sort of other male ever in the history of man?
But that would put that person in a quandary, because, like, do they want to be female or do they want to be male? Because, like, yeah, to a male, that's insulting. So I don't know.
Well, that's an interesting question.
I'd love to see if they got mad about that. Go, what do you mean? Like, as if like that male ego.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so that's an interesting question for you then, Kaz. If a woman were to hit you, do you think you would feel it as much as if a male hit you?
Well, I mean, obviously it depends how hard she. Like, could she? Like, is it a woman MMA fighter? Like, yeah. I don't know, but there's probably a thing of like
hypothetical for you, real quickly. Ashley punches you in the face, and I do the exact same thing. Who do you think it would hurt more coming from?
Well,
it's a very good question. You should think about this before you answer it.
You can never know. You can never know for sure, because it's like there must be guys who have come across of like, or like, fallen foul of like those female MMA fighters who look alright.
I've been studying MMA for 25 years. Who do you think you would want to be punched more? By Rochi or myself?
I mean, that's a different thing.
Well, Rochi, did I phrase the question wrong?
No, you didn't.
So I don't know. It's a weird question, isn't it? Like, obviously, there are women who are capable and very capable, and that's a different thing.
So, would you rather meet me in an alley or Rochi? Kaz, would you rather meet Rochi or me in an alley at night?
Come on, don't make it this easy.
No, I mean to get beat up.
Yeah, I don't even mind. I don't even mind what you're doing, whatever you're doing. Even if you're fucking wailing on me, it's gonna be you, actually, isn't it? Like, come on now. If you're
that's so
trying
funny.
to give me a good
so
fucking
cute.
beating, it's gonna be you, actually, isn't it? Like, it's like I'm afraid. I don't know. That's any other answer would be just wrong, wouldn't it? Like,
I'm glad you said that, because that almost leads into the next lot of clips, which is weird. Let me try and
work my magic
with doing this. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, Rihanna. So you would rather Ashley get in a confrontation with you, which is fine.
I'm talking. This is not a sexual confrontation. This is we're fighting.
Yeah, but still.
No, not at all. But
you got like. Still,
well,
it
Kaz,
doesn't really make any difference, does it?
Kaz,
like,
no, Ashley brings up a good point. Like, Ashley's clearly
Yeah.
saying that she wouldn't do anything sexually with you. However, if you
I wasn't thinking.
how would you guys figure this one out? because clearly she wouldn't want you to put your ding dong in her hoo-ha, in which case,
Oh, who
how
said
would you
that it
get
was
around
fine?
it?
I mean, look, I'm obviously Ashley's very attractive, and I'm not like I don't want to like discount her as an attractive woman, but like, I mean, I didn't take it as she was saying. I don't know where you brought that in from. I don't know. I get put in these hypothetical situations. People do this elsewhere. They put me in these
Well, so
hypothetical
basically,
situations.
Kaz, this is more
I
the
don't know what to
question.
do.
I brought up Ali because I usually say that it's kind of a gangster thing to say, ghetto, whatever. Would you rather be
Yeah,
punched
that's right.
by Rochi or by me? If you had to
Well, by
choose one.
you, like it's just like I don't know, and I'm not even like I'm not even like really thinking about okay, who's got more ability. It just is what it
It's
is.
just
I
like
guess.
at the end of the day, you'd rather end up with a woman than a man, whatever, right?
Sure, yeah. I'm gonna have a yeah.
So-
Or not Rochi.
I mean, the only thing
Just
is though, the difference is like if you were serious, I couldn't fight back, like, could I? Like, because I couldn't hit a woman, so I couldn't. There's no defending myself, so I'm just gonna have to take
I'm
whatever.
a woman you can hit
Yeah,
because
but
I am
that's what I mean. I
literally a
just have to take
weapon.
whatever comes because I wouldn't be able to like fight back because like it's just there's still that inbuilt thing of like a guy not wanting to like hit a woman. Yeah.
No, I
So
get it, but that's really you know, I don't know if you guys know this. We should cover this next week, Rochi. There are a lot of men that get abused by women. Shout out to my ex-boyfriends. I'm just kidding. There are a lot of men that go through this and either they're too embarrassed to talk about it. Hi, NJ Ranger. They're too embarrassed to talk about it. I didn't mean it to come out like that, I swear. They're either too embarrassed to talk about it. I'm sure his wife or his girlfriend is not beating him. They're too embarrassed to talk about it, or you get in the same abuse cycle, right? I mean, it's just under what's the word? I'm not represented. It's understood. When I say overstand, meaning I overstand something, like there's this huge thing where it's always men beating women and you can't hit a woman. Do you know how many women I've met that not only deserve to be hit, but way worse, whether it comes from a vagina, a person with a vagina, or a person with a penis? I'm just going to leave that there.
Starting next year, robots could give...
Oh, okay. So we need to talk about this. Whew. Got a little hot there.
Well, Ash, I gave you the perfect setup for this, right? Like you said with Kaz, yeah? Nothing sexual between you and Kaz. But let's say...
No, I think Kaz got confused because I said, who would you rather meet in an alley? Rochi or
Well,
me?
clearly Kaz would
Would you rather
rather
fight in an alley with
No.
camera?
It stands even without. I
Let's
wasn't
not talk
reading more
about-
into it. It still stands. I mean, my answer still stands. Like it's without reading anything deeper or. You know,
Okay, you know Rochi
I mean-
doesn't know how to. Rochi, sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Do you
Yeah,
know how to fight?
it doesn't matter.
No,
These
actually,
things
you
that-
did. You did
I-
boxing,
I
right?
understand these caveats, right? And I still say the same answer. It's
So
just is what
even
it
though
is. You want an
would,
honest answer?
even though I would
give you one, it's
literally
right.
neutralize you pretty easily, most
Well,
likely, unless you studied
Look,
MMA,
I'm not gonna-
you'd
look,
still
you
rather
understand-
meet me in the alley when there's
This
no
is
sex
this is a
involved.
no-win thing because what am I supposed to do? Because you're an attractive woman, I can't turn around and go, "Oh yeah, I'd punch
Bring
you
up
in the,"
Doom's chat.
you know,
Bring up Doom's
I'd knock you. I can't
Ash,
say
bring
that.
up Doom's
it's like,
chat.
I guess again,
Where's
this is what
Doom's
I said
chat?
before.
Why
I guess
didn't
I'll
you
just
do
have to
this with
take it,
me?
wouldn't I?
I can't do it, Ash. I can't do it.
No,
I
I'm saying you
haven't got
should have done it
control.
with me this week. I'm so sorry, Kaz. Please
That's not
proceed.
done.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Sorry, go ahead, Kaz. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I think we're done. Do it that. It's all right. But no, I was just reiterating what I said before. So it's all good.
How about this then, Kaz? You've heard of the phenomena, I believe that's the right thing, of sex robots and the idea that these things are going to actually become a thing. How about this? Play the clip, Ash.
Thank you. I thought you'd never ask, Roach.
Instead of women. And a Chinese company is announcing that it would only cost $13,000. Here's what's happening and
Oh
what
wait,
it
I didn't
means.
get to talk
A
about
Chinese
this.
company
Hold
has
on.
just
I didn't even get to introduce this. Okay. Thank you, Brandon. July 27, 1942, World War II. The first battle of El Alamein ends with the Africa. Can you read the rest of that part, Rochi?
The Africa Corps under Rommel blocked from invading Egypt by British 8th Army.
I feel like
Now-
Kaz should be my co-host. Roshi.
Oh,
Honestly, no offense, Ash. I'm feeling the same today, and I will quite happily step the fuck back.
Oh,
I will do the
stop.
edits. No. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. The chemistry you and Kaz have is amazing. Honestly, I'm not even fucking kidding around.
Roshi,
I'm
shut
not
the
even
fuck up.
joking.
Okay,
no,
guys.
for real.
Yeah, but I need you, Rochi. I need you here. So, like, yeah, you know,
Yeah, it's fine. I would be here. I'll be the third mic.
No,
I'm quite happy.
no,
with that.
but
Yeah,
I'm
quite
not.
happy.
Don't let me.
Don't do that. I'm quite happy to be the third mic in this scenario. Clearly, Kaz and Ashley has a chemistry I wasn't aware of. And I'm quite happy to step back and go, hey, look, I'll just do the edits for you guys. This is gold. Anyway, now you can come back.
I'm not
Well,
touching anything. It's like,
Yeah,
but no, what I was saying is like I'm of like the thing of like when something's good, it's just good, and I don't need to think of like who's like what necessarily, whatever. It's all good. It's just a good thing.
Kaz, for example, right now, I really want to go on a side tangent of talking about how the British Army managed to pull this off. However, I know nobody else wants to hear it. Where yourself, you would actually go, well, actually, Ash, let me explain this to you. And you'll go on a side tangent. And it's perfect because then Ashley would then riff off of what you're saying. Yeah, it's perfect. Anyway, Ash, you can come back and play.
Can we just change directions here? Let's go into the British Army. Let's go.
What?
All right. What you want to know about the Battle of I can't even say it. Right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Yeah. Okay. So I believe this was Rommel, right? The German guy who thought, oh, we could just overpower the British. What he didn't expect is the fact that the British had invented this wonderful little group called the SAS. Yeah, and they were sabotaging every fucking move the Germans were making. And we also got a fort, right? And we just sat there. Yeah, we didn't move. It was a medieval fort, right? And the Germans couldn't do fuck all about it. They
like
couldn't
in the
penetrate.
trenches, right?
Oh,
Not a trench. A fort is like a castle, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fortified.
But you weren't like visible. You were holding your ground.
Yeah. And then we pushed them all the way back to Tunisia, right, Kaz? I believe. Yeah.
I believe so. I mean, you probably know more. Well, I'm kind of catching up on history. Well, history fascinates me. It's like at the time, maybe it was just teachers weren't that great. It didn't. I was like, oh, history's boring. At the time when I was, whatever age at school, and like now I'm like fascinated by history and what you can learn from it. But yeah, I need to. I'm not great at my historical knowledge.
Speaking of history, this might be the day that Kaz learns that there's apparently an idea spawned by Elon Musk to birth babies from robots. Play the clip.
Right, but no, Rochi, you had a lot more to say, and I want to hear it.
Yeah, and I said it. It's fine. Continue. Honestly, it's fine.
No, because you said all I heard was the fort was built and he pushed them and they were. And...
No, we didn't build the fort. The fort was already there. The British just knew that the fort, i.e., like a castle, was very key. Once they got that position, they sat there. They didn't move. They didn't advance. They sat there. And they let the Germans come upon them. And then once the Germans were overstretched on their supply lines, we went, oh, all right, okay, we can just now push them all the way fuck back. And we did. And guess what happened? Rommel fucked off to Germany to celebrate his wife's birthday.
Do you know what that's called? Like in the game of war? It's called playing the goat. What the British did there. So I don't even want to, I'm not going to stand up and do this, but so you put yourself in a place where people can only come from behind, like the fort, right? You put yourself in a place. I can't demonstrate how I learned this. I mean, I will. Fine. You put yourself like this, and you put
you do that in front of a goat,
like a goat. Exactly. That's called a goat for a reason. And you wait for them to attack you, and that's when you
mounted, right? Yeah.
What's up?
You wait to get mounted. Is that what you're saying?
No, you wait for them to attack you, and that's when you move. Yeah, I am waiting to get mounted.
Interesting.
Separate conversation, right?
The world's first artificial womb, and it looks straight out of sci-fi. This is
Okay, one thing I have to say. Okay, guys, I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with the whole process of surrogacy. It means when another woman carries your child, either you're artificially inseminated by their husband or all kinds of things happen. But women that I know they use surrogates that cost between $100,000 and $200,000 because they don't want to wreck their bodies with pregnancy. Okay, that's one reason I've heard. Also, some women get older and they can't have children, so surrogacy is a thing. $100,000 to $200,000, I believe, is like the range to have a woman carry your baby, and I feel like that's cheap.
No,
honestly.
okay, so this
hold on, Kaz, 1 second. Just give me a moment. Elon Musk, my probably least favorite person on the planet, has made robots for 13 to 15,000 that will carry your baby for you. Will be that surrogate. Go ahead, Kaz.
Now, okay, well, I've got a few things to go with this one because now. Is it a good or bad thing? Because is it putting those women, the women who engage and are surrogates, is it putting them out of a job, or is it a good thing?
Yes, that's a very good question. The first thing I thought about was
is it good or bad? Because it's because some would say
it's bad. This is my gut instinct. First of all, it's bad because there are women that I don't know much about this world, but they're not career surrogates. But you do one or two. Stop it, Rochi. You do one or two, and like you're pretty set, right? And it's a huge toll, right? You're carrying a baby, and stop with the 9 months, guys. It's 11. It's like 10 to 11 months. Most people just don't find out they're pregnant until 4 weeks. So yes, it puts a lot of people out of jobs, but it's also like I just like instinctually don't feel that like no shade to AI. I'm just saying like a metal, as warm as it can get down there. It's not a human being. It doesn't have a heartbeat. Like it can have
this isn't new. I guess the new part is that they've kind of framed it as like the robotic aspect, whereas they'd grown babies in sort of like embryonic sacs and like with like mechanical assistance. So it's kind of the equivalent of that. It's just the way this is framed now is as if it's like a robot mother woman, whereas it's like the embryonic sac thing and then mechanical like ventilation or blood flow. It's like so in effect it's already, this technology was kind of done sort of 10 years ago. I mean, it's just, I guess it's becoming more available, but again, it's a reframing of it to put it, because when you say like a robot replacing a surrogate mother, it's almost like
literally a robot
inherently puts, well, no, it is, but then so would if it's just a thing that looks an abstract scientific device with an embryonic sac and like some pumps and some things, right? That's still a robot replacing a surrogate mother. What I'm saying is this technology has been done, it's just been reframed slightly differently now.
Well, tell me what you think about this. You haven't seen it.
Artificial amniotic fluid and nutrients designed to support a baby from conception to birth. And they're saying that they'll have a prototype ready next year. If this works, it could revolutionize fertility treatments for people that can't have children naturally. But it also raises massive ethical questions around the future of reproduction. So I'm curious, what do you think, and would you use this?
Elon Musk is allegedly creating this robot that will take your sperm and your egg and fertilize it inside this artificial womb and grow your baby for 9 months while you go about your business as normal. See, I don't know about you, but I think this is absolutely crazy. I'm all for science. I'm all for medicine, but it seems to me like Elon might be trying to play God with this one. I truly believe that there is something spiritual that takes place.
And okay, besides probably it's a matter of economics, the dude has like 100,000 kids. No, I just want to make a quick comment.
I mean,
Thank
look,
you,
I mean,
Audrey.
but that's the thing of like some of the sort of like the elites want, because they want to stay alive forever, and if they can't, they want their progeny to be alive forever, like as a proxy for that.
Well,
So
I'm saying
this is a common
specifically
thing.
Elon
Rothschild
Musk has like 100 kids. Why is he emotionally or in any other way incentivized to build this thing?
Well, that's interesting because I saw again, like this concept has been around for a while. It's just been slightly framed differently now, with a more sort of anthropomorphic sort of like or human. Like it's a thing compared to just all right, it's a machine that a sack, but it's pretty much the same stuff. I mean, it has been around for a while, and yeah, reproduction. There are sort of futurists and people who are like accelerationists who love the kind of transhumanist nature of stuff. Would rather just like go, oh, we'll breed people and we'll breed them genetically, the good ones, to have the ones we need and almost treat us like an anthill or a beehive where you've got the workers, you've got the queens, you've got the soldiers, you got and they want to engineer this so they're the kind of queen or the king, queen bee or the king, they're at the top, the elites. And this is something they've written about in white papers and stuff. It's out
as
there,
opposed to black papers, right?
Well, if you ask them, they have their choices. And they are racist, and they are but it's not. It's more than just racist. To be honest, it transcends race because it comes down to they want, very like eugenics. They want eugenics. They want to. Again, they'd rather it's like we're like an anthill or a beehive, and you've got your allocated roles, almost literally bred for those purposes. Like
what you just said is very important, Kaz. That is one of the aspects that like a regular human being, like any of the three of us, that's what they can't do. With this robot, you can like tweak genetics, you can tweak like eyes and forehead and certain things. You can check for, which is, it's controversial because it's like, would people that had kids that had Down syndrome have that? I know that many of them have known, and it's like, okay, your kid is definitely or most likely going to come out with some kind of disorder, and the parents usually choose, I don't care, we'll take it on and we'll do it. But if your kid is going to be born Down syndrome with like a half a leg and like can't see, like if there was a way to eliminate that or fix that. But again, how weird is that to mess with the natural like order of things? Sorry, Kaz.
Asha, are you saying that because you're saying that if Kaz's parents had a choice, they might have not had him since that he is a Down syndrome baby? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I was saying.
But no, it's an interesting thing because you can argue the morality of like suffering. Go like, okay, if there's an amount of suffering for somebody who's got a condition, but then you've got the sanctity versus the sanctity of life, and then it's like, well, is it a positive action or an inaction? Like, if you know something, do you do something about it? There's all sorts of moral questions, more than we're gonna like be able to deal with here in this short segment. But there are some intriguing moral and ethical questions about that.
It's fine.
And about what life is itself, and about the value of life, and what is valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Is it valuable as because this is what I think some of those sort of the elites, much as they would be hypocritical and would rather have lots of kids like Elon Musk himself and promulgate his own genes and forward those. They're kind of in a sort of world picture. They'd rather, okay, we need these people. They certainly wouldn't be allowing with these artificial births to be allowed. They wouldn't be sort of saying, okay, well, let somebody with Down syndrome could be happy. They're obviously going to be doing hard eugenics there.
Well, they're only happy when they're eating paint chips and toy soldiers, so it's fine. Don't no-sell my joke, you motherfucker. That was fun.
Sorry, I just didn't know where to go with it, Roshi. It's like we're going because we're like talking about some kind of ethical stuff. I know it probably should be a comedy show. I probably should have I should have had them about the wine or something. But like it's
Ash. The reason why, sorry, Kaz. The reason why I removed the clip, I knew Kaz had a lot to say about this subject. Also, the last clip is irrelevant. It's an old clip. And we can just discuss this if you want, rather than.
Oh, that's the one that I mistakenly sent you from 2029 or 2021.
2021. Yeah. So
probably. What was the other thing though? Hold on, I have on my list. Robot surrogacy, trans. Oh, yeah, we did all those 4, but wasn't there one I sent you last night? What was it? Oh, we can just talk about it. Oh, but that was from 2021. The planes.
Yeah.
No
So
way.
Yeah. So it was about the COVID vaccine and how some airlines had told their pilots that had been vaccinated not to fly. That was a very short period of time where they figured out. And go on, Kaz, I know you know a lot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because because in fact some of the I mean, for the sake of like cost and insurance and things, the figures and AI was kind of more prevalent in insurance because that's where it kind of some of it started, or was most, because it's where the value is and where things are. So yeah, they at one point, it was like the computer model was saying, yeah, these people are statistically more likely. Yeah, don't even let them fly, because that's how messed up it was, apparently. But I mean that's a big deep issue, and there's a lot of people, a lot of different opinions. Not so much now. It's weird. It's how there were so many of these things that were originally conspiracy theories are kind of coming out now to be. It's like we're getting to a point where an old grandma, an old lady would be like, would be accepting conspiracy theories. Oh yes, George Bush is a lizard. 9/11 was the inside job. We know. It's like it's just like common parlance, common knowledge. Some of these things that were originally like real off the wall madness conspiracy theories, and now it's just like just an old grandmother. It's gonna.
I don't know. I don't even care. My birthday's Monday. I'll be 45, and Thank you very much. You've already said that, but thank you. I'm just saying. I was born in 1981. When was George Bush Sr. president? I think I was like, I don't know. I was young. I was way too young to see this. Everyone is way too young to see this. Barbara Bush went on the news. I can't, but I will. Barbara Bush. So I'm. If Kaz or anyone can look up the years that he was there, he was the senior Bush was there too. You got it. Terms, if I'm not mistaken. So Barbara Bush goes on the news. I must be 11 or 10. This is my guess, but you guys will let me know. And shows a baby fetus in a jar.
What was that about? I mean, what was the context?
Kaz, can you look it up? I still don't know what it was about. All I know is that as an 11 or 10-year-old child, I should not have been subjected to that. It was literally on and back then there wasn't like TiVo or like YouTube or anything like that. It was just the president of the United States gives a speech or whatever, or like they're interviewing Barbara Bush. This is like traumatizing me a bit. She has a fucking human fetus in a jar, and somehow the news is cool with it. Everyone's cool with it. I don't even remember what the fuck the point was. Like,
no, I don't know. I couldn't find it quick enough on the George Bush.
Can you find it, Roach? You're so busy on your phone.
I suppose I should have just asked a AI question, but it's
look up Barbara Bush fetus in a jar. It was Channel 4 News.
Right, we'll have a look.
Please.
But I don't know. I was pressing the push to talk. I was thinking I was on the.
If Broachy didn't take my phone all the time, I could find it.
But yeah, it's
You guys not remember this? Does anyone remember this?
Ash, I think.
What if the Queen of England came to do her Parliament speech or whatever she does in her ugly hats, and showed a baby fetus in a fucking jar? That's jarring.
Yeah, look, right, I found it. Look, it's okay. Larry King Live, Barbara Bush on her.
She did it on Larry King Live. Thank you, Kaz. Can you give us the update?
Well, I mean, if when we get things sorted, we can maybe drop clips each.
Can you send it to Roji?
But yeah, I mean, well, I can drop it in the chat, I guess. I mean, it's a 3-minute clip. I've not
put it in the private chat.
I'll put it in the private.
Can you get it from the private chat, Roach?
Mm-hmm.
This is something we didn't plan on, but this is something everyone should fucking know about. You know what? The Queen of England wears the ugliest hats. I can't. I told my brother, I said, are you really okay with paying the crown? Like, you guys pay taxes plus the tax to the crown. And he's just like, whatever. It's the best city in the world. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, look, it's there's a not. I mean, it's a weird thing, isn't it? Like people.
but it's like the Jubilees and the ugly hats. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, look, people. It's kind of changing. I think my parents'
You
generation.
still have a
probably-
monarchy. You still pay a
probably the
tax
last
to the
one. Well, I
monarchy.
mean, what I mean is attitudes are changing. I mean, it's like my parents, like, well, I suppose more my mother's side. That's probably the last generation where they care and they're kind of pro monarchy, or even if they're not pro monarchy and they understand it's an unfair system, they're very, what's the word? Like not patriotic, but they whatever the equivalent
They're
is.
very English.
Royalistic. Like I guess.
Would that be the Labour or the?
Well, it kind of transcends that. It's a different thing. I mean, obviously there were
Okay.
more people on the sort of Labour side who were historically anti, just because they don't like the kind of class divide. But things, the Overton window is moving, and sort of the parties are changing a bit.
Rochi, can you see the clip or no?
Yeah, I've seen it. Well, you got it. Yeah, I've got it. It's there. You got it.
Okay, you guys, this is something.
Right, you do that.
I don't care. You guys,
go for a
I'm.
beat and get myself coffee quickly, and while you.
Let's pause then for a second. I want you to be here for this. Take your time.
Yeah, go on,
Rochi,
Cass.
you never even heard about this? I know you're.
I don't know. I'm not aware. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right, Cass.
Take your time.
Yeah, I've not seen this Ash, so I'm not aware of what relation this is. However, it's interesting to see that this is, I assume, the sitting president at the time on the biggest talk show or the
Rochi,
biggest
it's
news thing.
okay. Rochi, let's just calm down. Okay, I can't
Cass
even.
is great,
I don't
right?
even know where to start with this. Rochi, this was the president of the United States, whose wife is a man. Barbara Bush is 100% a man. I'm just saying, no shade. Here's how you guys can tell. If the shoulders of a woman are wider than her hips, and she is in the presidential office or a celebrity, she's probably a man that has switched over to another gender. Okay, there could be exceptions to this anatomical rule, but it is literally like we have hips so that we can bear children. That is why our shoulders are smaller than our hips. Okay, the width of the shoulders is their first indicator. Second of all, there's facial features. There's things that you can look at in people's faces. Adam's apples somehow disappeared. That's a whole other story. But this is, at this point,
Adam's apple on her face.
no, I was seeing something. No, on their neck.
Okay.
What? Do I have a zit? What are you talking about?
No. What the fuck? You
I
said
thought you
you
were saying
could
like you
tell
have an
by
Adam's
looking at their
apple on your
faces.
face. I thought you were fucking with
And
me.
then you're talking
What?
about Adam's apple. You said you
Adam's
can
apple
tell.
is something. Let me see your neck.
It doesn't exist.
Do you shut up, Rochi? Do you have an Adam's apple? Don't you have like a lump, like a thing right here?
Of course I do.
Okay, every man does. But I saw a video recently that men that are like, I know you're like 22 or whatever, men that are like between 15 and 20 right now don't have Adam's apples. And I forgot what they blamed it on. I believe it was the increased fluoride, another fucking chemical we're not supposed to have, whatever the fuck it is, chemtrails. So a lot of boys don't have Adam's apples. They're not in Transformer operations. That's just like a thing. But that's also a dead giveaway unless they're in 2026, 20 years or younger. So I remember we watched this in school, Rochi, and I went to a private Catholic school, and this was played on.
Wait, you watched Larry King whilst in school?
It was shown to us in school, and
Oh, okay.
I remember, like in this day, like because I was born in 81, like I think when I was 11, 12, they would roll in like a TV that looks nothing like the TVs we have now, right? But yeah, exactly. They would roll in the TV. Welcome back, Kaz. And I just remember seeing this on the news at school and then again at home. Sorry, what was it, Rochi?
I was going to say, do you want to play the clip? Seeing Kaz is here now, we can.
Barbara, George
I thought you'd never ask.
discloses something very personal about you, which he says you gave him special permission to write about. He wrote that when you once had a miscarriage, you showed him the fetus in the jar.
Now, really,
we
the truth
touched on
is,
it before, but we
Paolo
didn't
put
elaborate.
it in the jar.
What?
It's not in the library. No,
I know.
George, Paola put it in a jar, and I was shocked when she gave it to him but your memory's dim a little bit, but anyway, but he was very...
shocked that he put it in the book?
No, he asked permission, and I gave him permission if it's his book. And I think he was trying to say that he and I have a very special relationship. We tease all the time, and that's not very nice of me, but you know, you gotta tease a little bit. And he teases me unmercifully, but we're very close.
You had differing opinions, though, on pro-life, did you not?
I don't remember.
Yes, I did.
I think you'd remember.
So that's called pleading the fifth.
Yeah.
Can you do me a solid, Kaz? Can you look for the actual, this is not the interview. There's an interview where it's just Barbara. By the way, does that look like a woman to you? Even an old woman? Just asking. Can you find the actual one where she's holding it in the jar?
Ali G made the jokes about her being manly, as others have as well.
You were never that fired up about it.
No.
When I was president.
I wasn't president, nor was I president when George was president.
Did you? I never heard this, but did you just hear that? She goes, I wasn't president, nor was I president when George was president. What?
Yeah, I mean, there's... Yeah, I don't know where this goes because
Can you rewind that, please? Rochi, you heard that, right?
That fired up about it.
No.
When I was president.
I wasn't president, nor was I president when George was president. But
what?
I guess I don't know what. Yeah, I mean, she's.
I mean,
right.
I'm sorry, I've never seen this interview before, but that's a bit strange, no?
It is strange. I mean, I guess other people have said she was, in charge. I don't know. I don't know the political history really that well as some people might.
Can you find the one that actually has the video with her with the fetus in the jar, please?
I mean, that's what this was titled, by the way. So I don't think I totally.
Oh no! I trust you. I'm surprised if it's still available because so many things disappear. Thank you, Echo.
I'm surprised you've not pointed out the fact that George Bush Sr. was once the head of the CIA.
Yeah. Do you say I didn't get that?
No, you didn't point it out.
Okay, so George Bush is part of Skull and Bones. If you guys know or don't know what that is one of the secret societies connected to Masonic stuff. So George Bush, what was the original thing that you said? I know too much about this, unfortunately.
I said I'm surprised that you didn't mention the fact that he was the head of the CIA, which again.
No, he started. Well, there was SOS. OSS, Oso Social Club. Guess where they started? Georgetown. So there was OSS before there was CIA, and George and his buddies were responsible for.
Well, it was taken. I mean, some of it came from like MI6 and MI5 coming.
Absolutely. You guys, MI6. Yeah, you guys. We've been intelligence friends for a long, long time.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's and a lot of it's it carried on from there, and it does go back to the sort of the old money, like dynastic bloodlines.
Well, yeah, bloodlines. Who the fuck knows? I mean, like, I understand some of it.
It's out there. There's some of it that overlaps with the occult and things like that. And people who genuinely believe in some of this occult stuff, or at least they seem to, because they practice the rituals, they get involved in it. and it seems to go deep. And it's like the people who've got so much money, you just don't know who they are. They're not like these paraded billionaires like Elon Musk and Bezos and these people. They're
Yeah, but
kind of
who's
they've got so much
parading Elon
money
Musk? Sorry.
that you don't know. You know, they've got so much money. They're levels above, and it's not because people try saying, well, it's certain religious groups that no, it's above that. It goes way above that stuff. You know, it's it gets really deep, and there's so much, and you can find all sorts of symbolism that sort of permeates this, and you do see it, and people say it's like conspiracy stuff, and I guess by definition it is a conspiracy, but it gets interesting, and a lot of occult stuff as well. You know, it gets in there.
Did anyone find the fetus in the jar or no?
Well, that was the only clip I passed Rochi was the only one
So
I
they-
find. Like, I don't know. I've not seen the clip, so I didn't know whether it was how
They erased it from history for
how on
real?
point it was. I mean, I'd have to look at. I'm not sort of set up to really rapid
Can you give me
research
one
now,
second,
like,
gentlemen? I'm going to have to do this old school. And
well, we
also,
can
if I
we
can,
can do it, and yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not really set up to rapid research right now.
I think Ashley's going to take a massive shit. Also, I think this stream is coming to an end.
I was thinking that. I was thinking, how do we bring this to a nice, tidy? You know, I usually like to go out on a nice joke and hit the music, but yeah, I was thinking, how do we? Where are we going with this at this point? It's like because I think it's been good. I think it's been good, but I can't see it. I don't see it going anywhere, but sort of fizzling at this point. So I was having the same. Instinct, to be honest.
While we're just riffing here, do you want to chill? And how can people support you? And where can they find your channel? Shit like that.
absolutely.
sure.
You guys are so welcome to leave. I'm finding this fetus in a jar.
Well, we can do it.
But please do plug
maybe you can,
yourselves.
there might be because I would love to if we could fit that into something else. If we was doing something addressing some other stuff where that kind of fits in, it just shows the demonic kind of side of things. Because I don't know about this. You just brought this one on me, but it's yeah, that'd be a great one to maybe fit in with something else. But I think Roach's instincts are right. I think we've done a great stream, guys.
I think
this
it's
has
been fantastic.
I think it's been awesome. So, I mean, yes, as Rochi said, I mean, Tosspot Radio, just look it up. I'm not particularly. I mean,
Yes,
if you
do your
really,
plugs. Little Lemmy.
if you really love me, I guess ko-fi.com/TP Radio. Don't worry about it though. I'm here to support Ashley today, so that's and happy birthday, Ashley. So that's all cool.
Thank you, love.
But yeah, I will be getting my show back and going. Tosspot Radio, so look out for that. And yeah, Rochi, I guess you let people know what you're up to.
Rochi, if
Not
you're going to
much.
do your regular thing, go ahead.
Yeah, not much. I generally don't know whether I'm going to do a stream tomorrow or not. I'll find out tomorrow. Keep your eyes open. You might see me. You might not.
Usually, Rochi does the show.
Dabbledashboard.com.
Oh, dabbledashboard.com? Oh, those are the things
Yeah,
I've been
why not?
looking for.
Oh yeah, it's like a live. It shows who's live and whatnot. But yeah. Oh, that's cool. I look forward to that. Rochi's been doing some good streams, good stuff. Doubleverse.
Sinat, we went to high school
to
to I'm talking to my friend. Sinat, we went to high school together. Do you remember the Barbara Bush fetus in a jar? I just think it's so strange that I can't find it right now. So much stuff has disappeared, guys. And Kaz, great job, because I'm looking and I don't see it. Just so you guys know, I might be able to
we can find it. I can
There is an
research it,
interview. No, they might have deleted
next
it.
time. But
There's
yeah.
an
Well,
interview
for next
where
time if it's and then we can tie it into some stuff. But I guess we bring it. Jen, what are you up to? Happy birthday again. What you got to promote, Ashley Cummings Yoga?
a fetus in a jar. So she literally goes on Channel 4 and I know, Sinat, and has a jar, like a mason jar. Just realized that mason jar, but a large one, and it has a fetus in a jar.
Yeah, we'll find.
Is this on the Futurama episode?
I can't believe you guys don't know about this. Sinat, you were there.
Ash, you're asking two English guys whether we saw the former first lady show a fetus in a jar on an
I'm
American.
so sorry. Which one of you is Sanat?
That one.
I'm just kidding. Okay, let's wrap it up. I do get sometimes sometimes fixated on things, and I do get really frustrated when things are not available on the internet. Like they just disappear.
Well,
Like there's
Ash, I will tell you. I will say this. I am intrigued enough now to actually look to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. So maybe the next time I'll try and find.
she's sitting. The background is brown. It's just her by herself.
It's so specific. It's like there's not going to be two. I'm not going to be finding the wrong one. I'm either going to find it or not find it.
She's by herself being interviewed by like Katie Couric, call it somebody from I believe Channel 4, and it's just Barbara Bush, and she's holding a freaking jar with a freaking fetus in it.
Yeah, we'll find it. We'll find it. Don't worry.
No, I'm not. If you guys got frustrated, I'm more like, this is the 10th thing in the last 2 or 3 years, and I'm like, I know this was there. Where did the video go?
Yeah. I mean, look, I'll look into that too, because, you know, I am a bit of a conspiracy guy, so I'll look into, like, if it's been erased, if it's there, where the footage, I'll look into it. It will send me down the rabbit hole, and I'll find it. That's the thing, but I feel like I'm not doing a good enough job of it, because it's an intriguing
No, you've done amazing.
oddity.
What's Tosspot Radio anyway? Is that a station that you created?
It's a channel, YouTube channel, Tosspot Radio. I expect
so your YouTube channel is TOSSPOT Radio.
Retweet me. Yeah, it's like we could. Yeah, people find
and
it.
your
When
Twitter
I start
is Tosspot Radio.
Yeah, people find it. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm not worried too much. People will find it when I start doing shows again, so that's okay. Which will be soon, by the way. But yeah, I think it's been great. I mean, I don't know what. If you've got any way you want to wrap it up, or otherwise I'll just want to say
I'll wrap it up. I know how to wrap it up. Thank you so much, though. And thank you for being here. Okay. Rochi, what time is your show tomorrow, and who are you gatekeeping?
Don't know as of yet, and it will probably be shit. What time did this stream start? Eastern Standard Time?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. So it'll be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if I do a stream. And yes, I did say do. So yeah.
Wait, what was it that you said?
I said it will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if I do a show.
Doo-doo? Did you say doo-doo?
Yep.
Rochi888. That's the YouTube channel. It's also his Twitter. And we'll see you guys next Saturday. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being amazing. And I want to thank Rochi always. And thank you, Kaz. And maybe you'll join us next Saturday.
Sure. It gives a shout, and I'll probably do that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And by then, we will have, someone else will have it. It's got to be on BitChute, maybe. But the fetus in a jar, and I got to get it out of my brain because...
Yeah, we'll find it. Don't worry. I didn't,
it's not something to close with, you know?
Well, I'll tell you what,
another Eyes Wide Shut party tonight. What'd you say?
Oh, you're another Eyes Wide Shut party, are you?
Another
is that
one.
Why you got a stiff...
It's so good. Wait, what?
Is that why you got a stiff neck today?
Rochi, again, violation on the vault policy. Why do you keep doing this?
It wasn't spoken about in the vault. And also, are you going as a gangbanger?
A gangbanger?
Isn't that what
I'd get gang banged. No, am I going as a gangbanger? No.
Yeah,
I'm going...
Go on.
What?
I was just say happy birthday. Go on.
I can't see through this. Thank you, sir. Okay, everyone have an amazing night and an even better tomorrow. If you're going to the Eyes Wide Shut party tonight, I'll see you there.
Peace.
Peace out. Peace out.
Okay, Rochi, we have homework this week.
We're still live.
I know. I'm just working on it. Oh, wait, but Roach, shouldn't I do...
an outro?
You know what, Rochi? You can be... Do you notice, Kaz? He could be very bossy sometimes, right? It's like, I love you, mean it. But, like, You don't have to yell at me all the time. I'm being playful. I love
We're still
Rochi.
live, I think, by the way. Just so you know.
I know, because I'm doing an outro.
That's cool. That's cool.
Her
I'm just-
Rochi's
I'm
very
enjoying it.
smart
Right.
suggestion.
This one's for Ashley Cummins. Yeah. The other sister carving her own path. Let's ride! Let's ride. Meet Ashley, strong and real, don't get it twisted. Yoga mat warrior, always getting twisted. They took her favorite speed, left her in the dust. In a stable, but not stable, that's a hard trust bus. World's on fire, relationships a hot mess. She's pouring real tea while spilling her own dress. Earl Skakel cracking up, Rochi in the mix. H-man spitting wild, she keeps it legit.
Hush that fuss. Ashley's coming through, move to the front of the bus. Do you wanna vibe and laugh with us? We the type of people that make the podcast nuts. Hush that fuss. She's the real deal, speaking her mind for us.
It's a beautiful day. Ashley's in the house.
Good vibes today.
She won't hesitate to clap back when it's earned, but mostly here for laughs. Your bad takes get burned. Word events got a side eye in the news. Bad dates, honey, she's got better shoes. Family drama, yeah, we all got our scars. Hers just winnies and lives in fancy cars. Come vibe with the crew, no scripts, pure cap. Ashley Cummings podcast, put that on the map, or at least YouTube.
Hush that fuss. Ashley Cummins, baby.
Carving her own lane.
Unbreakable.
New episode dropping.
See you in the saddle.
Good day. Hey, in the stable, but not stable.
She's unbreakable.